Your eyes are closed. Does that mean you like it?
I believe that's what it means.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong. I could be right.
You could be wrong. You could be right. It's time for Mac tonight. Or something.
Come on, make it Mac 10. 9. Wow!
Yep. I guess it's time to put it on the Discord.
Put it on the Discord. Put it on
Let's
the
do it.
Discord. Put it on the Discord. Oh my god!
What?
Party mode, dude. Party mode.
Why? Oh, Lord. Good thing that doesn't exist. I didn't turn it on, so I'm not going to see that shit. That would be terrible. It's pre-stream podcast time. I spelled everyone wrong somehow.
Damn it, my combos!
Oh, this fucking keyboard. Doesn't help Frank's in my lap either.
Oh my god, I broke my combo.
There we go. I've done it. Hiya. Oh my god. Look at this. He's writing an essay.
Damn it. You gotta type very fast and not hit backspace in order to keep your combos high.
What is the combo?
Got my combos going.
Oh, there's a overlay
Party
that says
mode.
combo.
Oh, see, I hit backspace.
This is like artificial engagement you're going for. Hey there, what can a ding dong diddly streamerino do for you? Frankie,
Man,
purr for the people.
my combos, dude. I broke my combos. Okay, I've drained that. I'm juiced. I need water now.
He's juiced, everybody. How's everybody feeling today? A little late today because Mikey T33 had a dental appointment. He had all his teeth removed. Don't mention it, though. He's very sensitive about the topic. So don't mention it. You're doing all right? Nice, Bobby. That's good. I forgot that he was going to the dentist, so I was like almost all the way here, and he's like, I'm at the dentist. I was like, oh god. He tries to bite me at work? This is good? Where does he try to bite you? I've been up for like an hour or so. You've been up like an hour, so you're good? Nice. Wink? I knew it. He tried to bite your wiener. Oh my god. Typical wiener biter action. He's tried it on me a few times too, but I put the kibosh on it. Franklin, you got fur all over me. Or hair. What do you have? What's the difference between hair and fur? Is it just the amount of it? Auto 360p? Glorious high definition 360p. 360i, could you imagine? Frank's little feet are like a little sharp, kind of. That's that Kentucky internet doing its work. Exactly. The old Kentucky internet. Frankie, baby. You got up an hour ago, eh? I've been up since about 8. Might have a nap, might not. I don't know. We'll see. Probably have to. I've been yawning a lot, so probably will have to have a nap, right, Frank? Yeah, Frank agrees. Frank agrees with me. He always agrees with me. He's never disagreed. I think I woke up right around you sent that snap. Yeah, I was following this blood trail down the road, and then I was like, oh my god, look at all this blood. I found one of my PS3 controllers today, and I'm tempted to hook it up. Do it. A nice North Shore pool of blood, the usual. I don't see a pool of blood very often when I'm walking on the North Shore. It does not happen very often. But yeah, that one was very much like, holy shit, something's going on here. Frank, you gotta stop walking around the fucking table, man. And knocking shit over. Mike's empty fucking rehab can. I've never seen one, but that's probably because I avoid downtown. Frank! Stop being a rascal. Seriously, Frank. Problem is I would have to unhook my 360 and I don't know where to put that. Typical cat, exactly. In the closet? Don't you have an Xbox One? All the games play on the Xbox One, more or less. Frank's taking a pose like he's gonna shit on me. He's just beating me with his tail now. Like, why don't you rub me a little bit? But I use that for bed? What, to watch YouTube? So use the PS3 app to watch YouTube. PS3 has a YouTube app too. Right, Frank? I could put the 360 on top of a shelf. Or you could just sell it. Put it in the garbage can. Frankie, baby. I got your tail. I got your tail. You can't use the Xbox One for games and bed? The double whammy?
The double whammer.
Yep. Someone from your work was in here.
Oh.
Matzner, eh?
Matzner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said you had all your teeth removed. And he was like, good, he tries to bite me at work. And I'm like, where does he try to bite you? And it just was a winky face. I'll use my Xbox for streaming services. They're all on PS3 too, Bobby.
What's on PS2?
PS3.
Oh.
They're all on PS3 too, Bobby.
the third PS2?
As in TOO.
Oh, double O, double T.
No, just single T. No, we're not tooting. Sometimes I must toot.
Sometimes
what
I
is
must
that?
toot.
That Captain America's... The Captain America comic book panel where the guy's like, I must toot. And he's got his horn blowing it at...
Where the hell is my notification that we've gone live on Facebook?
We watched some DSP videos before Stream Solinth. We watched DSP's top 10 dance moves, and we watched the I told Mikey about the new alert, so I had to make him watch the gif of DSP turning as well.
Yes.
And then I played some acks for him to hear on stream. Or hear. Damn, curb stomped. Exactly. Oh my god. It's too good. It's too good. Damn.
Man, when I search StreamVoid Pod on YouTube, the 6th video down is Short Circuits by Linus.
Oh, yeah. Have you tried to watch Project 7 or whatever it's called? Just terrible clips. Yeah, I'm sure it's absolutely awful. Apparently he started to play the new wrestling game, so I'll have to watch that. Yeah, he did, and his YouTube stream got banned for a minute because he was streaming like the mode that played real WWE footage in it. And YouTube's like, no, you're done. He got a copy strike. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah. Only 5 more and he'll be banned permanently from YouTube. So we can hope.
Well, we can all hope.
Yeah, exactly. Only 5 more and just go back to Twitch, even though he said a million times.
No, he'll go to, what was that other one?
A cozy stream?
Cozy. He'll be a cozy.tv streamer.
No. He'll go back to Twitch. Today's the rabbit hole day. Oh, yeah. And another feasting with the pig. Exactly.
What?
Yeah. He's going to have some cuisine on stream that you get to vote for.
What if I don't want to?
He's tried to make it so there's all these reasons for you to become a member of his channel. He doesn't know what else he can do to make you become a member. What part of the pig is this from?
Yeah. It's the ears. This is the best part.
The snout.
Crispy ears.
Excuse me. Channel members are going to be able to be gifted soon. He's set. It's in beta. He doesn't have it, but yeah, maybe. I was playing until he realizes tips are going to go down if people gifts. Yeah, but then he just complains about it. Gifts help me later. Tips help me now. I got my day off tomorrow, and if I don't get any tips, I'm going to have to eat a lunch meat sandwich for lunch tomorrow. Apparently it's his 1-year return anniversary stream to YouTube. Yeah, it is. Fuck you, I need help now. Exactly. He does need help, that's for sure. Frankie. My lap is not your personal resting area. Oh, I guess it is. Sorry, I was mistaken. People were saying he was going to do a Twitch stream to spite YouTube for taking his stream down. That does sound believable, but no, I don't think so. He has to reapply for the partner program and everything if he goes back to Twitch, so he doesn't have. There's no gifted subs for him on Twitch, right, Frankie? Frankie agrees with me. You can't hear him, but he agreed with me. He could probably get into the affiliate program. Affiliate for sure, because I don't think there's any checks for affiliate. It's just like you've successfully done it. You've streamed to enough people. But partner program, they have people actually look at it and like approve you. I don't know if you get approved again. Not that being a partner really does anything too much for people anymore, really. Yeah, but he could be making way more money on Twitch. Well, the thing was when he got departnered, he was out of the affiliate program, and they said he could reapply in like a year's time or whatever it was. So that's why he went to the YouTube. No, he's too. I don't know if he's dumb, but he's just. Well, he is dumb, but it's more like he
is dumb.
Thinks he's making a statement that Twitch is going to take a notice of, that he's not. He refused to go back. Because remember when he was like, I demand an apology and I demand to be reinstated, and if I don't get it, I'm never streaming on Twitch again. Oh no. Oh no. I went in there last night and he was 106 at $150 on his tip goal. Exactly.
Ooh, 106 at $150?
Yeah. That's pretty much every stream from him. At $50, he puts on the Gunner glasses. At $100, you get to vote on a silly... You get to vote on a silly hat for him to wear. And at $150, he'll put on a vest of your choosing. I think if he had a jean vest and a jean hat... StreamVoid podcast tips, 0 of 1. Exactly.
0 of $1.
Yeah. At $1, me and Mikey will raw dog it on stream. Those hat
Don't
votes always have like 30 votes for
$1's too easy.
Votes. Yeah. Viewbots galore. Exactly. Well, if you just look at all of his stuff, he has like, he's verified on Twitter and he has like, I don't know what it is, 50,000 followers, but his tweets get like 3 likes. It's crazy. It's called organic growth, dude. Look into it. Throw money at the screen and get all the bonus content and early access to the podcast for only $1 a month. You can't reply to any of his tweets unless you follow you. Yes, there you go. Oh, Bobby, thank you for the tip. You can do a quote retweet and then you can like have something said to it. But yeah, it's true. My legs are cold. I should have worn pants today.
You should have?
I should have. Yeah. I didn't know it was
supposed to be warm.
Yeah, no, that's why I didn't.
Warm.
It's supposed to be 19 degrees. Seems like a lie at this point, but whatever.
Yes. See if the cameras are all lined up.
Nacho! Still can't believe he posted that tweet about getting away with things on stream with his face during the leg scratch. So we still doing a movie tonight? Yeah, we got to figure it out. How we're going to do it exactly. Slint's got an idea that we're probably going to try out. My thing, though, Slint, is how is it going to be, like, synced up?
Beautiful. I got to go down a little
via
bit.
your stream. Do 3, 2, 1 on stream, and I hit play for everybody else. Everyone else? Yeah, I guess so.
There we go. Now I'm more your height.
I guess is this as far as high as this thing goes?
Yes.
Yeah? Discord streams have 0 delay.
Zero.
And you found their Friday the 13th is on Prime Video, so you'll do that one. Okay. All right. Sounds like a feasible possibility. And then everyone can do YouTube on their own. Yeah. Or if they have Prime, they can do it on their own too.
Prime Video.
Yes. The only problem with starting it is it also plays an ad at the start of Amazon videos. So hopefully it'll do a same commercial length for everybody, but who knows?
Like, don't I pay for Amazon Prime? Shouldn't I not get ads?
At least it's ads for just another Prime show. It's
Yeah.
not like it's, you know. You search for Final Fantasy 13. Have you seen Final Fantasy 13? Watch the commercial, then pause it. Ah, yes. Yes. Oh, Salinth, you're a genius. You're a genius.
Then we 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Contact. Do you remember that?
No.
Wasn't that the Electric Company? Do you remember the Electric Company? You never watched the Electric Company? Good gravy.
Yeah, I never watched it.
Okay. Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. What did all these wienerish emotes Bobby's dropping?
I don't know. D-Viper Sip?
D Viper Sip. Is this a wrestling dude?
Probably.
Dark Viper AU. What does
Rabbit
this
emotes.
dude do?
He's an emote rabbit.
What's he about? Let's see.
D-Viper
here.
Jam.
He's got 700,000 followers.
What was his most recent stream? Super Auto Pets.
Super Auto Pets?
Yeah, I kind of want to get into that.
What the fuck is Super Auto Pets?
It's an auto battler where you just pump up your pets
no,
in an
no,
arena-style format.
No.
What a handsome lad.
No. He's wearing a singlet on stream. That's what it's called. A wife beater's called in Australia. He's wearing a singlet.
Yeah, they just auto battle.
Is that like Neopets?
Kind of?
He's
Auto
a
battle.
rabbit. GTA speedrunner? Oh. It's not a damn rabbit. Why is that grown bearded man playing a child's game? Is this a curb stream? Good question.
This is not a child's game. This is a highly complex game.
The cat is wearing a top
extreme
hat.
Nuance strategies.
Just play the Blizzard Auto Battler that's coming out. The World of Warcraft or Warcraft Auto Battler.
That's coming out?
Yeah?
Did we talk about that?
I don't know. Did we?
I don't know.
We don't talk about that, Curb? My apologies. Yeah, I think maybe we did. I don't know, because it's like they announced it beforehand, like to say like, hey, this is the new Warcraft game. It's a mobile game.
Oh, the mobile game. I don't think we said that.
Oh, yeah.
it was an
I think we...
auto-battler.
maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, if I can take Thrall out and auto battle with Thrall and, you know, all my favorite Warcraft characters, like Gromesh, Hellscream.
Okay. Whoa, wow. I'm flexing on these hoes. Sup, champions. Oh, what is this? The Champions Club in here now? We're going to get banned from Twitch if you're mentioning the Champions Club.
Yep.
Damn it.
We sure are.
Where did you get these arms from? Hermit Guard left. Oh, Generic B. Oh, interesting.
Gen B.
What's going on, Mosh?
Hermit Crabrave.
One in the mush.
One in the moosh. It's happening. It's happening, dog.
I was Mungo Maddie came in my stream last night and I was like, Mungo, what's the like genesis or beginning of your name? Like, where's the Mungo part from? Like, because I saw a movie called Lake Mungo. So I was like, what's your history with your name? He's like, oh, I had just listened to Summertime by Mungo Jerry. And I was like, of course that's where you got your name from. Did you know the song Summertime by Mungo Jerry?
No.
It's summertime and the weather is hot. And you've got women on your mind. It's like from the 70s.
I'm about to learn.
Oh my god, look at this pig shaking his ass at me.
Shaking that ass.
Tedesco. Oh.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You know
yeah, I
Mungo
know this song
Jerry.
for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, exactly. What's today's Topicrinos? We got some Starfield and Bethesda, Square Enix, Fortnite, Bobby. A lot of games. Not too much.
I like his fishnet shirt he's wearing in this
Yeah,
video.
Exactly. It's summertime and the weather is hot. Look at those chops he's got.
Those are the mad chops. Look at that bottle blow.
Yeah, exactly. You should check out his crazy boots he's wearing too if they show his feet. More dog kisses for Curb. Oh God,
It's amazing. Yeah, I know that song very well. In fact,
yeah. So as soon as he said it was Mungo Jerry, I was like, of course it's Mungo Jerry. How did I not think of that? Rabbit Jouch kisses. Oh man.
Okay. Mungo is defined as reclaimed wool
Yes.
of poor quality.
Yep. Yeah, he said he Googled it because he was like, could it be a bad word that
Yeah.
I don't want to be using on Twitch? So he Googled it and it's just like, oh, it's just a piece of cloth. So it's like, okay. But yeah, I saw a movie called Lake Mungo and it's I think Australian maybe or from New Zealand and it's like a found footage horror movie and it's pretty good actually.
The on Merriam-Webster's, the top comment for this is, does anyone remember Mungo Jerry in the summertime?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Good old Mungo Jerry. But yeah, I was like, that makes so much sense for his name. So yeah. Anyways. Right, Frank? Frank agrees with me.
Good. Frank always agrees.
He's such an agreeable chap.
He is very agreeable.
So yeah, today's podcast was delayed because Mikey T had to go to the dentist, have his teeth removed.
Yeah,
Replaced with quartz fake teeth.
Yeah, they're razor sharp now.
Yeah, exactly. Bit off his tongue.
Yeah.
There's a lot of blood.
Lots of blood.
That's why I took that picture of that blood.
Yeah, I was all over the street.
That was Mikey's blood.
I went to pick Curb up, and it was just
Yeah,
all over.
exactly. So we cauterized it. We did it Rambo style. And we poured gunpowder on your tongue and lit it on fire. So do you remember that from like Rambo 2 or 3 where he
I've
gets
never seen
shot?
Rambo.
You've never seen a Rambo movie?
No.
Holy fuck, dude. What? Man, the first Rambo was like filmed in Hope.
I know.
Oh my god.
I've seen stuntmen react to that movie.
Oh my god.
I've only seen like clips and stuff.
In Rambo
People
2 or
reacting to
3 he's in Afghanistan. He's fighting with the Taliban, first of all.
Yeah.
He's fighting with the Taliban because back then not we, but the American government funded the Taliban to fight the Russians.
Yes.
But he gets shot through and he's like bleeding out. So the only way he think to fix it is he puts gunpowder in his like bullet wound through his side and lights it on fire. And it's like, so he cauterizes it that way.
It's a good way to do it.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, add that to the list. Mikey T's never seen Rambo. So we're going to have to fix that. Very medically accurate? Exactly. So the first Rambo movie is like a story of a broken Vietnam veteran coming back to the real world, and he doesn't know how to adjust, and there's like no killing or fighting in it at all. And It's based off a novel.
Yeah.
And then they were like, nah, let's just make Rambo a killing machine. He can just kill everybody now. Because how does it go? The first one is called, yeah, they got weird names because let's see here. Oh, that's what it is. It's not even called Rambo. The first one is just called First Blood.
Oh.
And then Rambo First Blood Part 2, and then it's Rambo 3 and et cetera, et cetera.
First Blood.
Yeah. So the first Rambo, First Blood, is just he's a Vietnam veteran unable to adjust to coming back to the real world. He hides in the forest and they want to arrest him. And he has a breakdown at the end and he's like crying and stuff. But then in Rambo, First Blood, they're like, let's just have him murder everybody. It's fine. So we'll add Rambo to the list. God, what next am I going to say that you've never seen?
You could say just about anything and I'll say I've never seen it.
You've seen Friday the 13th? No. Nightmare on Elm Street?
No, we've already established that.
You've never seen Nightmare?
No, only Leprechaun 4.
Why did you start with Leprechaun 4?
That's what
Is
we
that
rented.
is that Leprechaun 4 in the hood?
Oh no, maybe it's Leprechaun. Whatever, Leprechaun's in space.
Oh my god. You haven't even seen Jason X? Jason Goes to Space?
Yeah, we've seen that one.
Okay, so you have seen a Friday the 13th movie.
I guess so.
What a fibber.
I don't remember anything. Leprechaun 4 is in space. Leprechaun 4 in space.
I love when Curb talks movies with Mikey around. Makes me feel less uncultured because I haven't seen many movies either. So, speaking of uncultured, I was reading a Reddit post about this girl that broke up with her boyfriend, and she was upset because he broke up with her, and because she wanted to get married, and he said he would never get married and whatever. And then 8 months later, he was engaged to his new girlfriend. And yeah, so she was like, I need to go get my stuff that I left at his house. So she went over there when he was away, and they knew she was coming. So she goes, and the girlfriend's there, and she's like, okay, I'm here to get my stuff that I left. And the woman's like, okay. So she starts taking all the books off the bookshelf, and she's like, none of those are so-and-so's. And she's like, have you ever seen him read a book? No. So she takes all those, and then she's like, and then I had all my Funko Pops over there, and I started taking all the Funko Pops, and she was getting upset about it. And the OP was like, yeah, she could start to tell when I took the Funko Pops that he wasn't very cultured. And I was like, what? That was the judgment of how cultured he was the Funko Pops. As soon as I read that, I just said out loud, like, what? And I was like, okay,
straight BS.
I gotta look at the first upvoted post on here because it's got to be something about how saying that you're cultured because you have Funko Pops, and no one said anything about the culture in Funko Pops. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, sorry. I guess I'm not cultured. I don't have enough Funko Pops.
I don't have any. You at least have 100% more Funko Pops than I do.
I have 2 Funko Pops.
Yeah, 200% more Funko Pops than I do.
That's Nerf.
That's Nerf.
Nerf for nothing.
It's Nerf for nothing. It's not Funko.
He doesn't read books. Who gives a shit? He doesn't have Funko Pops? Exactly. I have 2 Funko Pops. I have Pinhead.
That's a good Funko Pop to have.
And I have Jason, I think.
I would have a Pinhead Funko Pop.
And I didn't buy either of them. They were gifted to me.
You definitely did.
And I remember when I was opening the Pinhead one, I got it on Christmas, and I opened it, and I just took it out of the box and threw the box in the pile of trash. And my roommate's girlfriend at the time was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm taking out my toy to look at. And she's like, but it's not going to be worth anything. I'm like, it's not going to be worth anything anyways. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Can I measure my amount of cultured by the amount of rubber duckies I have?
Then you're fucking Pablo Picasso.
I've got so much culture due to my rubber duck collection.
Now it's not going to be worth $6 in 30 years? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it was crazy. Anyways, I guess she was finding out he wasn't very cultured. I was just like, okay, whatever. I started to collect up all my garbage pail cards, and she thought that maybe her boyfriend wasn't as cultured as she thought he was. What do you mean? Those are your garbage pail kid cards? Yeah, sorry, girl. Yeah, anyways, good old Reddit. Sometimes on Reddit I read stuff and I'm just like, holy shit. Is this real or is this satire? But yeah, no one said anything about thinking you were cultured because you have Funko Pops. It's like the Wolverine action figure. It goes down in value eventually. Exactly. Why didn't you just buy it for me? Why are you so stupid?
There you go. There's your Funko Pop collection.
What is that, in a fire or something?
Yeah.
Oh no, my life savings. No, my retirement fund. No.
Apparently these are going for like $40 secondhand Funko Pops.
Yeah, I mean, now they are, but there's too many of them for there's way more than Funko Pops than there is Beanie Babies ever were.
Yes.
So no.
Some guy just paid $100 for the golden ticket Willy Wonka, or not $100, $100,000 for the golden ticket Willy Wonka ones.
Are those the those are the NFT ones? Closest thing I have a Funko Pop is a Don Cherry bobblehead I got at a Blazer game a few years ago. But see, you didn't buy that. You didn't buy that. That was gratis.
Free, gratuit. Totally complimentary.
The Look at how fucking terrible the designs on these Funko Pops are. God, imagine being like, yes, this looks good. I want this on my... I want a stack of 500 of these behind me when I sit on the couch.
Everyone's like, oh my God, congratulations. This is the holy grail of Funko Pops.
Sure is, I guess. I don't know.
Oh my God, dude. $100,000.
Yeah, but is this another bullshit sale where Buddy set it up to auction and bought it from himself or something?
Could be.
Yeah. The first 6-figure pop sale. Oh my God. I can get in on the ground floor on this investing opportunity of a lifetime. Let's go.
I got a feeling. Amazing. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Let's look at the dinosaur Funko Pops. Wait, how do
No.
we...
Let's not look at Funko Pops. What's the name of Iron Man's power reactor? Anybody?
God, every time it comes up, I'm just like, yeah, quantum drive for sure.
It's not a quantum drive.
It's a arc reactor. That's what it is.
Arc reactor. There you go.
Did somebody
Mikey
say it
couldn't
before
tell
I
me
said
what it was called when I asked him.
Did I say it before somebody typed it?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, good.
And and I'm like, you've seen these movies like 50 fucking times. Just tell me what his fake power supply is called. And he's just like,
it's quantum drive, quantum reactor, quantum. I don't know, man. Is it a quantum
arc
reactor? Arc reactor. That's
There
what
you
it
go.
is.
So, Marvel movies, Resident Sleeper. My favorite Marvel movie one was the one where they showed the Winter Soldier killing Tony's dad. I think it was the Winter Soldier.
Killing Tony's dad. Oh.
Yeah, in the car crash.
Mm-hmm.
But they conveniently had like a security camera right at the point of impact to record it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Very good placement right there.
You should watch the What Ifs. You would enjoy those.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah,
I've seen all I need to see when Vision kills Thanos with his laser beam. That's all I need to see.
It's actually Drax that kills Thanos.
What are you talking about? Vision slices him in half.
Drax is the destroyer.
In What If, Vision slices him in half with his eye, his laser eye.
As he should have.
Yeah.
In the beginning.
So, the last one you saw was Age of Ultron. What came after Age of Ultron? I don't think I've seen any since Age of Ultron either.
Really?
Willie?
Really?
Really? Is that really?
Yeah,
Is that
really.
the word you said? I'm trying to think of what came after Age of Ultron.
There were a lot. I can't remember what the first one was that came after Age of Ultron.
I've not seen Black Panther. I've not seen Spider-Man. I've not seen... Oh, I might have seen a Doctor Strange. That came after Age of Ultron. Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron and then Ant-Man.
Nope.
Captain America Civil War.
Nope.
Doctor Strange.
Yes.
Ooh.
I did see Doctor Strange.
Black Panther.
No.
Thor Ragnarok.
No.
Avengers Infinity War.
No.
Why did it only go up to then? This is
I had to stop when they started doing all the shows overlapping and having to switch between them to keep up. Yeah. It's like, I started to watch Ant-Man and I just was like, I don't need small red in my life right now.
Ant-Man's kind of its own thing.
I liked them, but couldn't keep up. I liked them for when they did the first, I don't know, 6 or 8 of them. When it was like Iron Man, when it first came out, it was like, holy shit, a good comic book movie. Incredible. Yeah. I'll watch this. And now it's just like, okay. Small red, exactly. What they really need to do is put, what's his name that does the Marvel movies in charge of Star Wars.
They did.
See the new Sleepy Batman movie yet? Not yet, but I'm sure I'm going to like it a lot.
Jon Favreau. He's in charge of...
No, I meant the guy in charge.
Oh, in charge.
Kevin Feige or whatever his name
Kevin
is.
Feige. He's... I don't think he's in charge, but he is producing a lot of the...
He's in charge.
The new ones?
He's in charge. Oh, of the Star Wars movies?
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm going to love the new Batman movie, Slinth, because I am cultured.
Oh, Kevin Feige is the president of Marvel Studios.
Yeah. It could have been amazing even as a defective type Batman movie, but I found it very predictable and slow. I will see. I'm sure I'm going to be fine with it because I've watched a lot of slow-ass movies in my time.
Maybe it's Jon Favreau who's doing...
Jon Favreau
Marvel
is
stuff?
in charge of Star Wars, sort of, because he did the book of the Boba Fett.
Yeah. And I think he's doing...
He's going to be an MMA fighter.
What?
Yeah. He was training a while ago. Don't you remember that?
No.
Yeah, when he was dating Monica on Friends.
Oh my god.
Do you remember that now?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I totally remember now. Now that you've mentioned it.
I knew exactly where that was going. Yeah. I mean, Slinth's come around to my my hot take that Friends is better than Seinfeld.
Friends
So.
is better than Seinfeld.
It's a hot take, though.
It's not a hot take.
No, it is a hot
No,
take.
that can't be a hot take.
It's a hot take.
No
believe me.
way.
No, it is. It's a hot take.
All right, yeah. Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, Mandalorian, episode 3.4.
They both suck ass, as could be anyone.
But he's not in charge of, he doesn't have anything to do with Obi-Wan.
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 No, they don't suck ass, could be anyone. Could be anyone. What's your favorite sitcom of all time? And why is it Golden Girls?
Well, we're getting a new Blade?
Yeah, they've already cast the dude.
Oh my god, and we're actually getting a Fantastic Four done by Marvel.
That was hilarious that on the last episode of the StreamVoid podcast I was listening to, we were talking about you watched Coming to America 2.
Oh, man.
And Wesley Snipes was in it. And
He
we
sure
were said,
was.
like, that's his first role after getting out of prison. And everyone in the chat was like, he was in prison?
Tax evasion, baby.
Everyone calls me a hater, but then there's Could Be Anyone over there. He likes Legacy of Kain. Can't say really. Have not watched TV in like 10 years. Okay, but when you watch TV, I wasn't expecting you to say like I really like Young Sheldon, but like, did you really like 221 or Coach or I don't think anyone say they really like Young Sheldon. I'm sure I would find someone that says they really like Young Sheldon. Because there's a lot of people that said they really like The Big Bang Theory. Star Trek, it's not a sitcom, but okay.
When did he go to jail?
I don't know.
He must not have gone to jail for that long.
Pay your taxes, everybody. What was the other one that was not...
Okay, so 2008, he went to prison for 3 years.
What's the...
And fined $5 million.
Yeah, what's the name of the show Sherman Hemsley was on when he was the priest? Do you remember that one?
No.
Damn it, I can't remember. He was a good one. Big Bang is great if you want a show for background noise that you won't pay attention to. I'd literally rather listen to anything else besides that.
So yeah, it looks like he had a bunch of stuff banked, a bunch of movies banked before he went to jail.
Oh, yeah.
See, he was in a movie in 2009, 2011, 2012, 2014. He was in Expendables 3.
Well, he had to pay $5 million tax bill, so he had to do any role that was given. That's how those things work. That's like, what's his name from Better Call Saul? Bob Odenkirk?
Yeah.
The only reason he was on Breaking Bad is because he... can't remember what it was. Someone stole all his money or something like that. He had no money left. So his agent was like, you literally have to take any role that's given to you. I'm sending you one over to play a lawyer on this show, Breaking Bad. You have to take it. And he was like, okay, I guess so. And he read it and was like, oh, it seems pretty good. I'll do it.
Yep.
And then the rest is history.
Yes, it is.
So then he got to beat up guys in that movie too, where he's like a badass.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but he just fights everybody.
I know what the...
Speaking of taxes, did you see me 100% a lie get taken down from YouTube? Rip me re video.
Nobody. That's what it's called.
Oh yeah, nobody. Yeah, it's like, why are Liam Neeson and Bob Odenkirk beating all these guys up? I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all.
Ah, yes. Andrew Garfield.
Why?
His third Spider-Man movie's coming out.
No, that's fake news.
Everyone's like, oh my god, he's getting his third Spider-Man movie. I'm
No,
like, I
he's
don't
not.
think so.
No, he's not.
I don't
He wouldn't
think
even
that's a
play
thing.
Spider-Man for another movie, I bet. I saw a trailer for that movie and went, no thanks. Yeah, for nobody. I know that he said, like, everyone's like, oh, we should do Spider-Man 3. And he said, like, where were you when Spider-Man 2 came out?
Exactly.
So, have you seen the new Doctor Strange yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
It just hit theaters, so.
I know, dude.
I will wait for it to come out on video.
Okay.
I will go see Thor: Love and Thunder in theater though.
Why?
Because I love Thor.
Okay.
And especially the new direction, like especially with Thor Ragnarok, which is my favorite Marvel movie.
Tiki Watiti? Is that his name?
Taika Waititi.
Taika Waititi? Yeah. You've seen the trailers, so you know, like, Professor X is in it.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know which Professor X it is, though?
No.
Okay.
No, I haven't really paid much attention to it. I saw one of the like teaser trailers, and it was like multiverse, and they're going through and doing a bunch of stuff. But
when I say you don't know what Professor X it is, you're not like, what do you mean?
No, I heard inklings that there was going to be Professor X in it.
Well, his voice, like Patrick Stewart's voice, is in the trailer, and they show the wheelchair.
Oh,
but
no, I don't think I've seen that trailer.
Oh,
but I think I've read that.
Okay, well, his voice was in the trailer and everything like that.
Like the first trailer, the teaser?
Yeah, basically.
I didn't pay attention.
When he's handcuffed and he's taken in.
I don't remember any of that from the trailer.
Well, anyways, his voice is in it. But what Professor X do you think it would be? If I said it's Professor X, but what Professor X?
I would not imagine it's Patrick Stewart.
No, it is. It's his voice. He's in it. But which Professor X is he playing?
I don't know.
Okay, let's see. There's the one from the movies. There's the one from the future movies. What other Professor X's? There's the cartoon Professor X. There's the comic book Professor X. What other Professor X's have there been?
There's the I don't know. I guess.
Okay, of the four.
Of the four?
Yeah.
He'll play a young X-Men first what's the first one?
So the movie one.
Yeah.
First Class.
First Class.
Okay. Oh, so but it's Patrick Stewart. It's not that other fuck.
Yeah, but they'll digitally wasn't First Class the other guy? Patrick Stewart?
No, wasn't First Class the young Professor X? Like
I thought First
what's
Class
his name?
Oh yeah, it is James McAvoy.
Yeah, there you go. No, it's Patrick Stewart playing Professor X. No hair. In a wheelchair.
Yes. I guess he'll play Professor X.
Okay. You're not playing fair here. You're not playing fair with me.
Wow, Kevin Bacon was in First Class?
Have you seen any of the teaser trailers?
I saw the first teaser trailer. I haven't seen anything.
Okay, you haven't seen anything else? Okay.
No. All I saw was action shots.
Well, the action shot I'm talking about. Anyways, I won't say anymore. Anyways.
Who the hell did Kevin Bacon play in this? Sebastian?
Yeah, he's Sebastian Shaw.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
I haven't seen this movie in a while. I can watch it.
January Jones as Emma Frost. They also had what's his name?
Brendan Farr as communications officer.
Oh wow. The different X-Men that were in there. Banshee. Oh my god.
Yeah, Rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Swiss bank manager.
That's not
second German.
Those aren't
Man
heroes.
in Black.
Those aren't heroes.
Magneto's mom.
No.
Raven.
No.
Beast.
Yeah, sure. Beast.
Angel. Emma Frost. Havoc.
Yep.
Moira McTavish.
Is it McTavish?
McTavish?
Oh,
McTaggart?
yeah.
McTaggart?
I thought it was McTaggart.
It's McTaggart.
I thought so.
Yes.
And then there was the guy. Oh, anyways.
I didn't realize they're bringing out another Ant-Man movie too.
Yeah, isn't it Ant-Man and the
Wasp?
The Wasp?
Quantumania.
Yeah, isn't that already done? No.
February 17th, 2023.
Oh, next year. Maybe they're going to cancel that one because what's her name is an anti-vaxxer.
I don't think that's enough to cancel it.
They cancel her from the movie.
Yeah,
they can't film it if she's not going to get vaccinated. Just green screen her into every scene.
Right. The Marvels?
The Marvels?
The Marvels.
That's a DC movie, isn't it?
No, it's Marvel.
Yeah.
But I don't know who the Marvels are.
Well, that's why I thought it was a DC movie, because it would
I
be
would be-
like Mary Marvel and Captain. Well, I guess his name's Shazam now.
Shazam, yeah. Because Captain Marvel is in the Marvels. What about Ms. Marvel?
Oh yeah, Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel?
Yeah,
But she has a series coming out on Disney Plus.
she can be in a movie too.
Yeah, she can for sure.
I don't like that they changed his name to Shazam. I don't like that.
They had to.
No, they don't. They bought the freaking character was named before Marvel was around.
Was it?
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't trademark his name fast enough.
No. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's been trademarked since like the 40s. Right, Frank? Frank agrees with me. Yeah, what is it going to call? Mary Marvel? No. Mary Shazam? What a terrible name. Frankie. Your tail is very limp. Splat. Splat.
He's
He's having a nap. He's just ignoring me. He has nothing to say to me.
Captain Marvel was the most popular superhero from 1940s, even outselling Superman.
Yeah. Because he was Billy Batson.
Yeah, Captain Marvel was the first comic book hero to be adapted to film, 1941.
Yep.
Adventures of Captain Marvel with Tom Tyler as Captain Marvel.
Billy Batson.
And Frank Cole.
All you gotta do is
Colgahan.
say Shazam and you turn into Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Solomon, Hercules, Atlas. Wait, Solomon, Hercules, Atlas. Wait, I'm spelling. Yeah, Zeus, Apollo, and Mercury. Is that how it goes?
So in 1953, they stopped selling it because he was too much like Superman,
Mhm.
and DC sued them.
Yeah, and then DC bought them.
And then DC bought it in 1972.
Yeah.
91, and by 91 acquired all the rights to the
Mhm.
entire family of characters.
Yeah. Yeah, Captain Marvel. Not
Yeah.
Shazam. His name's not Shazam. It's Captain Marvel.
So, I mean, Marvel's the trademarks, like the Marvel trademark, still owned by Marvel.
Yeah, but Marvel Comics came out after. They weren't called Marvel at first. They were
were
called
they called?
something else. I can't remember.
Fawcett Comics.
Yeah, there you go.
But still, that's still Marvel.
You can't trademark a word like that.
No?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm
People have tried.
positive. I'm positive.
Flash Comics, Thrill Comics,
Mm-hmm.
Whiz Comics.
Bang. Whiz bang.
Whiz bang.
Yep.
All right. Should we start the show?
Are you recording the video?
Not yet. I'm going to put the marker up. We are now recording the video, everybody. The
Yes.
podcast video, the full-on podcast. So we will not be responding to chat at this current moment in time. But once we take a break when I have to pee, and that is inevitable, we will return and read
The inevitable urination.
The inevitable urination.
Damn.
We'll be back to read the chat.
Okay.
I have now started the recording. And I will say, hello, everyone. Welcome to the StreamVoid podcast, episode 81.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I am Mikey T, and of course, across from me is Curb Stomped.
Hello.
You can find us everywhere under our respected monikers. Just do a hot Google, and we'll pop up.
Yep.
First
it's
and
true.
second.
It's true.
It is true.
Finally.
Do it yourself. Do the research. Do your own research. You will find out that we are number one in our respected names.
Okay.
This is the StreamVoid podcast. It is a show about life and video games and everything in between.
Yes.
We just talk about whatever we feel like.
Sure do.
And you can watch this show live on Twitch, on Facebook, on YouTube on Saturday at 11 a.m. PST. We are recording a little bit later just due to the fact that I had a dentist appointment this
Oh,
morning.
the dentist. Yuck.
Yes.
Yikes.
I like it when I show up to the dentist and they go, oh, yes, very good. Very little cleaning needs to be done.
Oh, perfect.
And I go, good. That means I've done my job, and I've brushed, and I've flossed, and my teeth are nice and clean.
Perfect. Like when that happens.
Yes, but I will ask you the question.
Yeah.
Are you subscribed to the StreamVoid podcast Patreon?
Am I personally? Or
Yeah.
you? Is this like a theoretical question
This is
for the
a
audience?
theoretical question for the
well,
audience.
I'll shut up now.
Patreon.com/StreamVoidPod. You can get in there, you can throw some money at the screen, and you can have access to this show on Sunday instead of Wednesday when it normally would come out.
Yes.
You can have access to all of the bonus content. We record for at least an hour, hour and a half before we even record this show.
Yes.
And you can have access to even more of us rambling and eating and
Yeah.
talking to the chat.
Yeah.
You know, there's some good stuff. There's some funny moments that happen in there.
For sure.
Yes. And then you, of course, get access to the post show, which
It's going to be short this week.
it's going to be short this week.
Yeah.
Even the show we have right now is going to be a little bit short.
Yes,
We don't have a
it
lot
is.
of news going on today. But yes, get in there. StreamVoid Pod on Patreon.
That's the word.
That's the word, Patreon.
It's a weird pronunciation, but it's correct.
It is
Technically correct.
Technically correct.
Yeah.
Just with, it's hyphenated now. We've hyphenated
Oh,
it.
is that what it was?
Yes.
Very good.
So I'll ask you, Curbstone.
Yes.
How was your week?
My week was fine. I worked a little bit. I didn't go to work on Tuesday because Monday night I was up for most of the night. Just, I don't know. I had pain reminiscent of when I had my kidney stone. Not passing it from my bladder or into my bladder or from my kidney, but like when it was wiggling its way down between the two.
The old phantom wiggles.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. It felt a lot like it. So I was up all night and like it was time for me to get out of bed and get ready for work. I'm like, I cannot fucking work today. Like, I just can't. So I didn't go into work and I just like went back to bed and finally got to sleep and slept for like 6 hours. So that was pretty good. And then I worked on Friday and it was like 1:30 or 2 and I'm done everything. And I'm like, hey, what's next on the agenda? She's like, I'm going home early today. There's nothing to do. I was like, okay, great. This would have been a perfect day for you to teach me something, but I guess that's not happening. So I went home early and then just worked on YouTube stuff till regular work time was over and did that. So
Nice.
yeah, well, I guess so. It was like I worked a day and a half last week, so I don't know how nice the paycheck's going to be, but whatever. And it's like, again, just stupid stuff happening at work where they're, you know, I only worked the few days and I come in and there's like 3 emails about how I have to update the website with this new information. And I'm like, I don't update the website. Like, take it to someone else. I'm not the webmaster. I know how to add items to the website for sale and I can deal with all that stuff, but I'm not the webmaster. Find out who is. They can deal with it. So that was my work week. Just a bunch of baloney. And there was a shoplifter on Friday as well. The woman cashier, she panicked and didn't page properly, so it didn't actually page. So only the people that went to the shoplifter were the people that could hear her from the front till of the store.
Yeah.
So anyways, I missed it because I was in the back. But apparently they had to chase the guy way down the road, like blocks and blocks and blocks, and they finally caught up to him and they got the stuff back. It was a guy and a girl. And then when they were all chasing her, the woman they kicked out at the same time, but she came back like 10 minutes later and the cashier just let her come in. So when they came back with the stuff from the guy, they're like, what are you doing in here? You're not allowed in here. And they kicked her out. And I'm like, the cashier just let the woman that they just kicked out back in? And they're like, yep. Huh. It wasn't like she didn't see her. She was right there. It's just ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
So whatever. And then other than that, I just, I don't know. I edited a lot of YouTube videos or trying to try different things for YouTube and see what sticks and what works and what doesn't work. So I found all these recordings I did way back on the launch week of the Xbox Series X when I didn't have it and I was off work for a week and I was all bummed out that I didn't get my Xbox. I had just played Final Fantasy 13 and recorded the video just because I was playing it. So I've been taking that and trying to make it into something for YouTube.
Yeah, I wondered why I saw some Final Fantasy content in the
So I
Patreon-only chat.
it's basically going to be a story, like sort of, discovery. Like when I first played Final Fantasy 13, I just was like, yeah, the story. Who cares? I don't need to read this like essay that they've given me here. Like there's like the data logs and stuff.
Yeah,
like, I don't need to read that. The game will tell me what's going on. No, the game doesn't tell you what's going on. If you want to know what's going on, you have to read these data logs. So this is kind of like a playthrough where it's a story like discovery, and I can talk about how, I understand what's going on now, and this relates to Final Fantasy 13 too in this way. And I've been cutting out all like the battles and the miscellaneous running around and when there's nothing going on, basically. So I took, I had 8 hours over, it was like 9 hours of video that I had recorded, and I cut it down to like 3 hours, I think. Something like that. And
it's
I
a
made
long video.
No, it's not one. No, that was just when I removed all the fluff.
Yeah.
And then I took that 3 hours and made it into like 9 or 10. No, even more. I can't even remember. They're about 20 minutes each. So there's like a bunch of videos that I'm going to try them out and see how it goes on YouTube.
Nice.
Anyways. Yeah. And then I found all my, I had the Dark Souls VODs that I had from when I played Dark Souls. So I'm going to try to, and that one has like my camera on it and everything. So I'm going to try to do something with that for YouTube too.
Nice.
Yeah. See what works. If it doesn't work, it's fine. But I do that on my days off when I'm not working. I'm working at home. So I'm working on that all day.
Yep. That's good.
Take a break for lunch, whatever, do something else, take a coffee break. But if I'm not working, that's what I'm doing.
That's how you do it.
I'm not sitting around just playing a game or watching a stream or anything like that. I'm treating it like a job since I'm not earning any money at work during this time. I should try to do something else over here. So
that's the base. That's the
yes,
the good drive right there.
Yes. So it's been going good anyways. Lots of stuff like ready to go. Like I've got stuff for the Tell Me Why video series I've got going. They're like up till July they're scheduled or something like that. 1 a week till July.
Nice.
So my goal would hopefully be that I can get something out almost every day.
Yeah, that's good.
A different series every day.
That's good.
That's the goal. But we'll see how it's going. Right now I have 3 days a week with a video coming out. Because I got the Tell Me Why, I have the Dead Space, and I have the sort of Elden Ring videos. And they're all different styles too. The Tell Me Why is very short, 15-minute video, edited down to just some commentary and the gameplay and like discussion of what's going on. Dead Space is like the whole chapter. So the videos are like over an hour long.
Yep, I saw that.
I've edited out all the like miscellaneous stuff. And then the Elden Ring one is just like, here's a short, montage of my deaths in this like dungeon, me fighting my way through and what I discover in there. So they all have different styles going. So
nice.
Trying it out anyways.
I burn up all of my creativity at work.
That's too bad.
Yes.
You need to stop that.
I can't.
Don't be creative at work.
I have to.
Nah, don't do it.
I have to.
Nah, don't. Have you considered Ritalin?
No.
Oh, okay. And then the only other thing I did was played some games, some Minecraft, basically. Played the Alan Wake for the game club. That was pretty much it, really. Didn't do too much else. But yeah, editing, lots of editing.
Nice.
Still takes forever to deliver a video.
Well, I got your new CPU sitting right there.
Oh, I need to get about 4 other parts still too. So.
Yeah, easy mode.
I mean, it's not easy mode because I want them all to. I don't want to buy any extra stuff that I don't already have. So like, I want to use the towers I've got, and I want to use all the motherboards I got, and I want to use the hard drives I got.
Well, we need to take the motherboard out of your new rig and put it in the other.
Well, I don't think it'll fit in another one, really.
Well, yeah, because it's a.
Oh, you mean
board.
the new one?
Yeah, your new board
one. Yeah,
has to go into the other
Yeah.
PC case that doesn't fit anything.
Yes,
because it's a mini.
Yes. So, anyways,
and then we put that chip in it. No, we don't.
Well, we got a lot of stuff to do.
That chip needs to go in your editing board.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing is like that's the thing is like my editing PC right now doesn't take that kind of chip.
Oh, right, because it's a
So like
it's a
this is
Intel
what I'm talking
board.
about. We have to like figure out what we're doing.
No, your new board that you have fits that PC.
Yeah,
That
and
CPU.
that'll be the editing one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
my original PC will be the new streaming one for the living room.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah, exactly. A lot of fun.
Yeah, we got to swap. There's got to be a lot of swapping going on.
Yeah, it sucks. And then the other thing is like I have to back everything up and like fucking. So I'm gonna probably reinstall Windows and everything. Hiya!
Hiya!
Brutal.
Yeah, you should definitely start backing everything up now.
I don't
And then
really have a hard drive.
just go get one from go.
I work-
Go visit your buddies.
I worked an hour and a half this
Oh,
week.
yeah.
I worked an hour and a half this week, Mikey T.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a little while then.
Yeah, we're
'Cause
working
you need,
on it
you need
slowly.
oh wait, I got a cooler right there.
Okay.
That'll fit as well. I got a knock to a
Alright.
cooler.
I got the
a power
graphics
supply
card.
right there.
I got the graphics
I got a graphics card right there.
I got the graphics card. The graphics cards are covered. I got 3 of them.
Nice.
They're
Yes.
covered.
Have you even smelt that 3060 yet?
Oh yeah, I did open it up because
You opened it? You smell it a little?
I spun the fan to make sure mine was spinning
Right.
because yours was broken.
Yes, with the giveaway PC I did with the 3060 Ti,
Yeah,
the fan was broken on the card, so I had to send that away.
Yeah.
Get it RMA'd.
yeah. No, I spun the fan. It was spinning freely.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's about that was about it for my work and week of doing jack shit. Basically.
Nice.
I got free potato chips at the store.
Ooh.
Yeah. Did you know if you just put the chips right in your jacket, they're free? Now the app's been giving me free stuff every week. It's crazy. Do you ever look at your PC Optimum app?
Yes.
Do you ever get free stuff?
No.
Yeah, I got free
those are the
eggs,
free
and
no-name chips,
butter
right?
and no-name chips, and I got orange juice and cheese and water. It's crazy. It's perfect timing when you only work an hour and a half a week.
Yes. I have how many points do I have? I think I have 335,000 points.
Oh yeah.
Saving up for my PlayStation.
Yeah. If they ever have one at Shoppers Drug Mart,
Yeah.
they've
Yeah.
never had one.
337,850 points.
Yeah, I have 300,000 ish as well, and I have to. That's the other thing is all my parts for my Kirby cosplay came in finally,
Oh yeah.
so now I have to buy Kirby, and that's like $90 freaking dollars. Which I mean, it's fine. I got a bunch of subs. That was a sub goal for it.
Yeah.
So maybe I got that money today.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Since you got paid today. Maybe I
probably got paid.
Maybe I got paid as well, and I can actually do it. So, anyways, that's that. I can't really complain too much that I worked a day and a half. It's kind of my own choosing. So
Yes, it is.
so whatever. But how about yourself?
Yeah, it was my first week back to work after my vacation.
Oh yeah.
I'm
I'm sure everything was taken care of. There's nothing that was left for you to do when you showed up.
I mean, it was just more of the same. There was no backlog. I only had
really?
like 50 something emails. So
That's it?
that's it. I figured I'd have over 100.
Wow.
Only 50 emails. Yeah, I wrapped up everything I needed to do in the morning, and any of the backlog that happened, I wrapped it up in the morning, and then
Crazy.
carried on. And then Friday I got to, it's just more of the same. Then Friday I got to work on some stuff that I wanted to work on.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Like what do you
I
mean?
like to work on Jira and Confluence and get the tracking software all up to date
Oh yeah.
with adding more features and stuff like that.
Oh, you mean actually you got to work on something at work that you wanted to work at,
Yes.
not because you got to do something you wanted to do and get paid at the same time?
No.
Oh, okay.
So I set up a Confluence page, which is essentially a document repository, and I added all of the templates that we use onto it, plus a whole ton of other stuff.
Sounds thrilling.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I actually almost worked overtime because I was like,
What?
oh, yeah, I'll add this.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
I'm trying to make it easy so that when, people get hired on or people leave and new people take their positions, it's easy to go through the document repository.
Oh yeah. It's a job that makes life easier for future Mike.
Yeah, exactly. I just want people to know that, hey, this is how you need to do things now.
Okay.
Because we actually have one of the guys who had taken stress leave.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming back next week.
Yeah.
And so I need to bring him up to speed on the whole entire new tracking system that we have in place,
Oh, nice.
which I'm excited to do
Very good.
because I love this tracking system.
You're such a nerd.
I know.
Well, very good.
Yes, and then I keep every day. I'm like, I'm gonna start vlogging next week. I'm gonna start vlogging next
Oh, yeah.
week. I'm gonna get the vlog going back
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
And then I'm like, but I lead such an uninteresting life.
I mean, does that matter though?
I don't think it does. I think I just need to do it. And
What was the difference between your life now and before? You just got to a different city?
Yeah, different cities,
But
different
like,
things.
who cares? Like, that doesn't matter. Just because you've seen this Strawberry Hill 30,000 times doesn't mean everybody else has.
That's true.
You can do the exact same thing here that you did there.
Yeah.
Like, I went for a walk. What did you do? You went for a walk in Cologne and filmed it. Okay, do that here. You went to the beach, film it. Easy.
Gross.
Well, okay.
Yeah. No,
But you can
I know.
film all the
yeah,
crackheads.
that's what I was thinking. I'll just do it just to get
Yeah.
back into the habit of doing it. And
Just do it.
just like record
Full
everything.
send.
Just full send.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
We've solved it.
Yes, we did.
World peace has been acquired.
It's true.
Yep.
And then I was like, all right, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna buy spaceships.
Oh, man.
And so I
Rookie
bought spaceships
mistake.
in
Rookie
Star
mistake.
Citizen.
Yeah.
And we played that for the first time.
What a
And
game.
My mind is just boggled.
Yeah.
It's just boggled. They have $500 million in pledges.
And how
from
can it be in
Kickstarter.
this incomplete
And it's
state?
been 10 years.
Yep.
And it just feels like it hasn't been in development for that long.
No.
The bugs were unreal.
I know.
The feature set is unreal. Like there's so much stuff in the game, but the bugs are so numerous and so ridiculous that I'm like, what is going? Like NPCs just like pathing so stupidly or getting caught in geometry. Like there's this one where it's two NPCs standing right in front of each other. One of them's stuck in a bench and the other one's just standing there right in front of them. And I go down and I sit on the bench and I look at them and I'm like, what are you doing? And they're just slowly moving their legs like they're walking, but they're not moving anywhere. I was like, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I saw that.
They have full-on face tracking and head
Yeah,
tracking.
that was interesting.
Well, like when you're making your character and I had the head tracking on, I could like my character would start like moving its mouth when I was talking.
Yeah.
But it was so poorly done.
Yeah.
Like I would try and smile and my character would make this weird grimace face, like eyeballs, one eyeball would be like popping out of its head because it couldn't see through my glasses that well.
Nice. It's like VTuber.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my God, this is hilarious.
Perfect. That's perfect.
But it also has its own track IR system within it. So when you're in your cockpit in your spaceship, you can move your head to look around the cockpit. But that's not very good for streaming because when you constantly you're looking at chat or looking at like the stream and I'm like everything's just like freaking out.
If you want to turn and look at your head, you have to like look over here, but like you have to use your eyes to look back at the monitor and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe it's good if you have a 3 monitor setup or something and they're all Star Citizen.
Yeah, could be.
So
so had all this on. The city, I was in Sector 17, I think, as my home place. Can't remember what it was. It had a 17 in it. Huge city. Like, just getting around this thing was very difficult.
Well,
and
huge city as in it takes you 5 minutes to take the train across it, but nothing in the city.
Yeah, the city's very sparse. I mean, there's stores and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you can't, like, if you were outside of the train, you couldn't go to those buildings you fly over. They're just there for...
No. Yeah.
They're just there for decoration.
They're just there for decoration. But it was surprising that the loading was really good. So like I go to the train and then it's just like seamlessly.
Was it really good though?
I mean, the train was obviously a loading screen.
Exactly.
Yeah, you go. It's like a 5-minute ride to the spaceport.
It's just like artificial time wasting.
Well, it's supposed to be more close to like full-on simulator.
Oh, of course. I
where you
remember
have
my
to
last
simulate your walking there.
Of course, I remember my last train trip to the spaceport took 5 minutes. Of course.
I mean, it's 4.5.
Put in a teleporter. You're in the fucking future.
There's no teleporters.
Okay.
No teleporters in the future. Not this one. And so you go to the spaceship. You got to summon your ship to one of the hangars. Then it gets delivered to your hangar. You go into the hangar, which is like an elevator trip up.
Yeah, another loading screen.
Another loading screen. You get to the hangar, and your ship isn't instant space, so like you can go in it, and other people can like see you inside your ship and stuff like that. And you got to like sit in your cockpit. And it took me forever to figure out that you need to call the spaceport to get them to open the docking bay doors.
I was wondering about that when you were landing it on that other space station. I was like, is it just going to let you fly in there without like paging ahead to say you're coming in or whatever?
You definitely have to page, and then they definitely give you a landing bay number that you go to. But trying to do hyperspace, I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
It would like go hyperspace, it'd make a stupid noise, and it would start
it was
flying,
very stupid.
but it would fly you in a weird direction. I'm like, okay, I'm locked into this place, and I'd hit hyperspace, and then the camera would just pan over, the ship would pan over to the right and just go that way.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is not where I wanted to go.
But you eventually figured it out.
I eventually figured out that the head tracking
Mm-hmm.
was completely messing the warp.
Oh, really?
So I took head tracking off because I was like, no, I can't do this looking around thing. And then I just warped fine.
Oh, weird.
And it was instant.
Hmm.
Like when I was doing the hyperdrive before, it's not really called the hyperdrive. I can't remember what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the ludicrous drive? No. It would like go fast, but not really fast, right? Yeah. It would like the numbers would be counting down, the kilometers would count down at an even rate. It was fast, but it wasn't that fast. But then once I took the head tracking off and hyperdrive actually worked, it was just like almost instantly that I would warp to the place.
Interesting.
Like, oh, I have actually got to the place where I need to go.
Perfect.
And then I did
a pickup mission,
an EVA, an extra, what, a spacewalk. I can't remember what the hell they're actually called. Got a box, brought it back to my ship, got it delivered.
Yeah.
Some box of like weird fruit.
Yeah.
It was actually kind of cool doing the spacewalk. Just going out, being all like, oh, am I going to die out here in the vacuum of space?
Mm-hmm.
Am I going to be able to get back into my ship because it's so buggy?
Yeah, exactly.
Then, I got that first mission done, and I was like, okay.
I'll see you in 10 years,
I'll see you in a little while. Like, how does that game with that budget and that amount of development time have that many bugs? Like, stop with the feature creep.
Yeah, why fix a bug when you can just make another ship and sell it for $1,000?
Stop with the feature creep.
No,
it's
that's
unreal.
never going to happen. That's their whole model now.
It's just feature creep.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, probably.
So, anyways, I don't know why you bought this game, man.
I wanted to try it out.
But like, you've already played EVE Online.
I didn't like
which
EVE
you
Online.
didn't like. So
no,
this is just like
this
3D.
Different.
Is it?
Yeah,
is
it's
it?
more.
What's the difference between flying?
It's more involved.
What's the difference between flying and picking up a box of oranges than flying and firing a laser at a rock for 5 minutes?
Nothing really, except you get to be in first person.
Okay.
And you get like guns.
You can
and
see
armor.
your dudes in EVE Online now.
Yeah, I guess you can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get guns and armor. You go outside. You can go down to bases and kill people.
Yeah, but is
With
any
tanks?
of it good?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to find out.
It's like GTA 5, like I said. Like, it's always like, yeah, you can golf and play tennis in GTA 5, but it's all bad. It's not good. So,
Am I out of touch with the kids today? Because I'm just like, yeah, it's only $100.
Well, I mean, no, not really. That's pretty much a millennial way to think about stuff.
I guess so.
Like, it's only $100.
It's only $100. I get $100.
Whatever. I can play this for an hour and get my $100 out of it.
Yeah.
No problem. That could have been $100 invested into getting Apex packs.
It could have been, yeah. Speaking of Apex,
yes,
new season dropped.
Oh yeah,
new character came out. Newcastle.
Yeah,
who is a tank with a portable shield,
yep.
not unlike Sinatra
Sinatra.
Is it Sinatra? Sintra?
Sinatra was banned from Valorant.
From Overwatch. Who's got the movable shield?
I have no idea. You could make up a name.
Yes,
in fact, you just did.
I gotta look it up now.
So his ability to like get to your allies, he can like yeet himself across the map.
Yeah. So his ult, he can yeet himself, just like do a super leap and drop down this fortified base.
Yeah. Saw a clip on Reddit of a guy doing it like from like a million miles away to pick up the banners because apparently it works on the death boxes.
Oh,
so he like just yeeted himself into the ring and got the boxes and like left. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, the new rank system has dropped. Everyone got hard reset. So they've added a rookie class.
Yeah.
So it used to be bronze was the lowest class. Now rookie is the lowest class.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're in bronze, you actually get to lose points when you go into the game.
But you can't drop below rookie or below bronze.
You can't drop. I'm pretty sure it's one of those things where you can't drop below bronze still.
Yeah.
Same with when you get to silver, you won't be able to drop below silver. But now, if you're in bronze 4, you lose X amount of points. But if you're in bronze 1, you lose more than X amount of points.
Yeah. And the RP points now are based on team play.
Yeah. There's a lot you get for every KP.
Well, team play is maybe not the way to call it, but winning is where the RP comes from.
Yes, KP is, I've been told
minimized.
It's unlimited now.
Yeah, but
you
it's
can
like
have
so
unlimited
low.
KP. It's low, I mean, you still get 25 for a win, but the climb to get there is a lot slower.
Mm-hmm.
So the 25 for a win, yes, but
it was like you had 2 kills, 1 assist, and 1 team assist, and you had like 12 points or something like that. No, you were minus 12, I think.
Yeah, I was still minus 12.
And then as soon as you got to 10th place, you were like 30 RP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they've added where if your team gets a kill, but you're not involved in that kill, you get half the KP for that.
Yeah.
So you don't feel so screwed when you're like, when your team or one guy gets up there, wipes an entire squad, and you're just sitting in the back going, well, I didn't know we were moving.
I never feel screwed when my teammates get a kill. I'm just like, oh, good, we're winning.
Yes, well, that's still good, but now you actually get KP for that.
So a lot of people have been complaining about this. Like, oh, man, it's so boring. Oh, my God, this is supposed to be a run and gun fast game, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, okay, is it supposed to be, though? Like, this is the changes the devs made to the game.
Yeah.
Like, this is the way they want the game to be played.
They want a more tense and exciting end game than it was.
Yes.
I mean,
more team play.
Yeah, more team play. So the end of the game before was still tense, but you know,
it was only 3 teams.
You get like 3, 4, 5 teams at the end, depending on what rank you're in.
Yes.
So like if you were in bronze, you'd probably only have 3 teams at the end. If you were in platinum, you'd probably have 7 teams at the end. And now when you're in bronze, you have 12 teams at the end.
Yes. And the only people I've heard really complaining about this are apers. Who would just hot drop W key. Oh, I got 10 kills off the drop, but I came in 15th place. Oh, well, that's fine. I went up in rank.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely want to avoid that.
Which, I mean, it's a team game.
Yes.
Like, the goal is to win.
Yeah.
Like, it's not to get the most kills and then start a game.
This suits my play style way better.
I mean, me too, because I'm bad. But, like, it's a team game. It should be based on getting, like, if you get a win and you had 1 kill, you should be, that's the way it's played. You've done it.
Yeah.
You should be going up in the RPs madly.
Yep. I mean, you do, but
I know.
But yeah,
I think kills and stuff were way too weighted heavily before for RP.
Yeah.
And now I think it's superior, but I have also not played it. So
far from what I've played, I really like it, but because everyone got reset way more than they would normally get reset.
It's
like I went from plat down to bronze 3.
Yeah.
Masters went down to bronze and silver.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a hot refresh basically.
Yeah, for sure.
But the thing is like when you're destroying, like what did you get in your match? You got like 200 and something RP.
Yeah.
And it's like it takes like whatever 5 games and you're out of the rank.
Yeah.
If you win. And if you're a master, you're just going to destroy and win anyways.
Yeah.
So they'll get cleared out of the rank fast enough. But.
Yeah. Last night, a lot of people were playing. So when I got a 3, when the stack got to 3, so I had Lex and Loki, the amount of masters trails that were jumping out of the ship in bronze was unreal.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
It'll even out. Oh yeah. They can't stay that low.
No.
Like it just won't happen unless they're gonna go like straight ape and not go for wins. Then they'll be just getting, I'll get my 20 bomb and then just jump off the cliff or whatever.
Yeah.
So
yeah, during the week I was having a lot more luck with less highly ranked players, but as soon as Friday came around, it's like holy.
Well, everyone logged in on Friday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when you were playing on Thursday night after Star Citizen, and I was just like, what is with this lobby? Like there's 2 teams fighting between 2 shields in the middle of the opening. They're like 10 feet away from each other and you just come in and destroy them all. It's like, why are they fighting like that? Like what is going on here?
I know. I just bust out the E81, slap him a phone and just slap him.
God, it was so crazy. Just the most ridiculous plays I've ever seen.
Yeah. So they didn't improve the E81 at all.
No.
Not at all.
You were like, why is the EV8 so good? I'm like, you're playing in the friggin' bot lobby, dude.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
But the EVA8's terrible. It's still been slapping this season. I don't understand why.
It's just because you were in a bot lobby and they were just standing there letting you shoot him in the head.
Not even just that game, but like games last night.
No, I know, but I'm saying there's a lot of like bot bronze players in there that are just like, they'll stand next to each other and like, just some of these plays I was watching, I was like, any other lobby, you were dead at this point.
Yeah.
Like you're sliding through the Watson like force field and killing guys and running back out and sliding back in. And I'm like, how are you still alive? How are you even doing this? So I was like, yeah, any other lobby, you would slide through that thing and just be like domed.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, I was doing some ridiculous plays for sure.
Yeah, it was so stupid. And you're like, this Eve is so good. They buffed it. I'm like, dude, no.
No, they didn't buff it.
No, it's the bot lobby you're playing in right now.
They did fix the early spread recoil on the Havoc though. And so it just shoots lasers now.
Oh yeah.
It's so good. But
Very good.
yeah, well yesterday I played too long because my aim just went pew, all the way down in the toilet.
Oh, well, it's
I was
late.
like, oh my god.
What time was it when you were playing?
I played till about 10, 11 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You need to take a few caffeine pills.
I had two monsters, so
Oh, man. Should have had 3.
I should have had 3. I only had 2 though.
Damn.
Which means I needed to buy you another one.
Oh, you drank mine. Is that
I drank
what
yours,
happened?
yeah.
Oh,
I was like,
okay.
okay, I need another one. We gotta
Okay.
keep going. We gotta keep the entertainment value high.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. And then I just want to talk about the DJI Mini 3.
Before you even say anything, for whatever reason, YouTube was like, hey, here's the new DJI Mini 3 video. And I was like, why is it showing me this? So I was like, oh, it's probably because I watched your vlogs and you were talking about
could be.
But as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh my God, Mikey's just going to be buying this fucking drone. I know it.
Oh, 100%, dude.
I fucking
This is
knew
on
it.
my list.
Oh my God.
You can use the new controller with it. That has the screen in it, so I don't have to keep busting my phone out,
I
it
know.
into the damn thing.
Troublesome.
It's so annoying, especially when I'm doing like AMPOW recording where I want to do like a time lapse with the thing, but I also want to take pictures with my phone. I'm like, well, I can't do that.
Mhm.
And so now I'll be able to do that. I mean, the price on this thing it's going to be almost as much as the DJI FPV drone, which is their like first person racing drone.
Oh yeah.
So it's going to cost just about as much as that with the kit, the Fly More kit, which is more batteries in the charger.
Oh man. Why don't you just take out your other phone and take pictures with it?
Because that other phone is my work phone and it's a garbage
Right,
SE.
but use this camera right here.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
That's
But
cheaper.
That's a lot to bring.
I mean, I know.
Plus, I can't, I can't get the cool shots.
What cool shots?
I can't just like and then upload to Instagram.
Oh, you have to bring it home and then upload it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I have to bring it
know.
home. I got to transfer that off the thing, put it on the computer, transfer it off the computer, put it
Okay,
on the
well,
phone.
I guess you'll have to weigh the price cost of this thing versus your existing hardware.
Well, I also want it for because it shoots 60 frames. My other drone only shoots 30 frames, and you can tell it only shoots 30 frames.
Oh my God.
And this will make it
only
so that
you can tell.
you can't tell, but I can tell.
Only
and
you
other
can
people
tell.
out there can tell.
Yeah, but they don't
that it's
care.
not shooting 60.
They don't care.
And it's got obstacle avoidance. It's got object tracking. It's got a 34-minute battery this time.
Okay.
And it's also got interchangeable lenses for the camera.
Oh,
So you can put
interesting.
filters on, you can put wide angle lenses on, and the lenses aren't that expensive. I think they're like $40 the wide angle lens.
Oh, only 40
Yeah.
extra $40.
Yeah. Yeah, I am going to get this thing for sure.
I knew it.
And I'm excited to get it.
I knew it.
I'm
What are you gonna do with
excited to
your
get
old
it.
one?
Let's save it as a backup.
Oh my God.
Just in case I crash the Mini 3.
Oh my God.
2 drones in the air?
Oh, but you just said you don't want to put your phone in the
No, I
other
don't want
one.
to put my phone in the thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll sell it.
Okay.
Maybe I'll sell it.
Okay.
Crashed once.
Yes. Only crashed once. Low miles.
Low
Sunday
miles.
driver.
Sunday driver crashed once. Yeah, I am pumped to get this thing, but it's gonna be a $1,500 bill.
You just park it above you when you're mowing your lawn. Boom. Vlog done.
Exactly. Exactly.
Crazy. Yeah. As
Yep.
soon as I saw it, I was just like, okay, I know what's going on here. I know what's happening.
Yeah, it's a micro drone, so it only weighs 249
Uh-huh.
grams, which means don't need a license for it, which is perfect
Mhm.
because that means I can fly it just about anywhere. and
What
it doesn't
about
matter.
when you put a lens on it?
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
See, now we're thinking.
now we're thinking with power. Yeah, as soon as I put a lens on it, I need a license.
Yeah.
Son of a diddly.
Yeah. There you go. I saved you $1,500.
As long as that lens is under a
A
gram.
gram?
As long as it's
1
under a
gram lens? What is it made out of? Like saran wrap?
Oh, what the hell? Good thing you brought that up.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need lenses.
You also don't need this drone.
I do need it, though.
It's a need versus a want. I think you're confusing your needs and wants here.
I mean, yeah.
That's okay. You're allowed to want things and buy
yeah.
them. That's okay. I'm just giving you a hard time, really, as I do.
Yes.
I'd rather you buy that than a fucking box to put on your shelf for a big box video game that you were trying to buy before.
Yeah, but those are cheap. Those are only like $20.
No, the big box game was for the System Shock remake on the Patreon, or like the Kickstarter that you wanted to get.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
$150 or something like that.
Big box.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. I'd rather you buy a drone than that.
I haven't looked into that to see if it's out yet, because it's still supposed to be coming out.
No, we talked about it not too long ago. They hadn't worked on it in like 3 years or something like that.
No, but then we talked about it again, and they had.
No,
they
it
made a
wasn't.
post, and it was like, it's coming out
It
soon.
wasn't. It was System Shock 2 that they hadn't worked on.
No, it was the remake that people were talking about in the
Ow!
thing.
Damn it! Hit my knee. I woke up Frank. That makes for some good radio.
Yeah, in the forums of the System Shock remake by Night Dive.
Yeah.
They were saying it hadn't been worked on in this many years, but then like the week after, the devs put out they did an interview and they're like, oh yeah, it's coming out soon. It's going to be ready.
Anyways,
so many
don't
systems.
buy that. Don't buy that big box.
No, I probably won't.
No, you definitely won't.
It'll look great on my shelf though.
No one looks at the shelf.
No, I got my camera the wrong way. Those shelves need to be over here.
No one's looking at this shelf.
I am.
Yeah. You are.
I am right now.
You sure are. Okay.
All right. That's that's about it for me for the weekly wrap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
me
I'm
too.
Bring up the chapter 4 synopsis, even though I just played it last night.
For what? Alan Wake?
Alan Wake.
Why are we going to talk about Alan Wake?
Because we have this little thing we like to call Game Club.
Oh, Game
where
Club.
we go through and play an episode, a chapter, a level every week of a certain game, and then we talk about it in detail on the stream.
Yep.
We recap it.
Yep.
Talked about what we liked about it.
Yep.
What we hated about it. And then we go into some detail and some fan theory,
thoughts and whatever.
Yeah.
Exactly. And right now we're playing Alan Wake Remastered.
Yes. You can join us. We are on chapter 4. Well,
Yes.
we just finished chapter 4.
Finished chapter
5,
4.
But we're going to talk about chapter 4 today.
Indeed.
And so there will be spoilers.
Exactly. And for everybody, quick synopsis of the game. Alan Wake is a writer. He's had writer's block. He's gone to the city of Bright Falls as a vacation. His wife convinced him to come. And ever since he's got to Bright Falls, weird stuff's been going on.
Very weird stuff.
Very weird stuff. And we're on chapter 4. I can't remember what it's called.
The Truth.
Oh, The Truth. Oh, yes, it is The Truth. The name is very fitting now that you say that. Yeah, we learn a bunch in this chapter, so yeah.
Yeah, I still don't know what's real and what's not.
Okay, well, I mean, this chapter's The Truth, so...
I mean, they call it The Truth, but is it The Truth?
I think it is, yes.
So
So
we actually wake up to Dr. Hartman.
Yes.
And he's just filled us full of some drugs.
And he's saying, "Oh, Alan, you've lost your marbles. You've been crazy ever since your wife died in the car crash. You've been here for a while now. You just don't remember."
Yeah. He's trying to convince you that your wife is dead.
Yep.
Died in a car crash or drowned or something. And he's been treating you. And you've been having these episodes about the darkness and the light.
Yeah, and we've denied that she's dead and everything like that.
Yeah.
And we're at his like little creative people's retreat where he like helps people that are creative get back their mojo. So we wake up in the room and it's like, he's like, let's go on the tour.
Let's go on the tour.
Let's reacquaint you because you forgot you've been staying here for a while.
Yeah.
So Hartman and his little bodyguard take us on a tour of the lodge, which is very big and
it's huge,
nicely designed and nice to look at.
I'd stay there.
Yep,
it's got a great view of the peak.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy people there. Oh, you're not supposed to say crazy. There's a lot of people in need of help there.
Yes.
And did you stop and listen to all of what they said and talk to them and everything?
Yeah, I talked to the brothers.
Oh, yeah.
I talked to the guy on the balcony.
The painter?
Well, the painter who was painting just Alan
He's
Wake.
like, I painted a picture of you, Alan, and you're just like, holy, look at this painting.
And yeah, the painting's just black.
It's black with like a vague shape of Alan Wake, like basically like looking like terrified or screaming or something like that.
Yeah, and everything seems kind of normal right now.
Yeah, more or less. Did you talk to the guy doing like his crane style kicks and everything in the main lodge? The crazy guy?
Him. I think I heard him, but I don't think
there was
I
a guy
talked to
that
him.
was just sitting on a couch there, and he was doing crane kicks and talking about how, like, what did he say? Like something like he was talking like you're not real or something like that or whatever. Oh, and the other thing too is that the two brothers, what are their names? Tor and Odin? Yeah,
Tor and Odin.
They're like, they called you Tom. Did you hear that?
Yeah. I was like, what?
Yeah, Thomas Zane, the name of the author that was supposedly at Cauldron Lake. When we first showed up in the game and go to Cauldron Lake, maybe you missed it, but there's one of the tables you could interact with was like all these Thomas Zane novels. And I
read that.
Who's this Thomas Zane guy? I never heard of him. And he apparently was an author in like Bright Falls or whatever.
Yeah.
But these guys called you Tom when you were talking to him. But it was also crazy too, because I mean, we tour through the place and, you know, look around and check everything out. But you go to talk to the two brothers, and then in the cutscene, they're talking to you about, you need to go to the farm. The answers are there. And like, I kept this sheet for you. It really itched me or scratched me up when I kept it. And they gave you a piece of the manuscript that you've been losing all over the place. And Alan's like, oh yeah, okay, I haven't lost it. Like, everything has been happening. Like, they had the manuscript, but they had the little toy hammer that they were hitting him with, like squeaky hammer they kept hitting him with, which I was like, that's a weird part of this scene. Like, what's going on with weird. That? But then we eventually go back to our room, and then there's like commotion going on. So the bodyguard is like, you stay here, get to writing. The idea with this is Dr. Hartman wants you to write this story for him to basically sell. Hartman is like, he's not creative, but he sees himself like as an executive producer. Like, he'll get you going where you need to go. He's in charge. He gives you the ideas, but you take care of it. So the bodyguard's like, start writing. You know, I'll come back. I got to see what's going on. But the power, you know, things start going weird. So you head out, and
there's a big storm going on right now.
And then you go out, and Tor and Odin have hit the nurse over the head with a real hammer.
Yeah.
So the little fake hammer turned into a real hammer somehow.
Yeah.
So I don't know what was going on. Like, they willed this real hammer into existence or whatever.
Maybe they wrote it.
Because the fake hammer is not anywhere to be seen, right?
No.
She's not dead, I don't think. I think they just knocked her out.
There's no blood pooling on the ground.
But, you know, things are going down as they do in the old Alan Wake universe, where there's like, we're getting attacked by a chair and stuff like that.
Yeah, you get the keys from the nurse, and you try and get into Dr. Hartman's office.
Yeah, and Hartman comes through. We find Barry, who's been like kind of kidnapped. He's locked away.
There's a tape that you can go and play.
Oh, of Alice?
Of Alice, talking about how you are losing your mind, and she's sending you to this.
Yeah, she's going to bring you here, and how, like, when she looks at Alan, it's like, it's not him and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's not him.
It's the dark presence.
Yeah. And so you get into Hartman's office, and Barry's there, trapped in Hartman's office.
So one of the manuscript pages you find earlier basically says that Barry's been kidnapped by Hartman.
Yeah.
But you find him in there, let him go. We go into Hartman's office. We're trying to get some info. Convenient gun on his desk. So we get convenient. That. But then Hartman comes in and is trying to, you know, talk you down, whatever. But then the dark presence comes in, and it's like, oh, Hartman's going to be the boss. We got to fight.
Yeah.
The dark presence took him. So now we're trying to break out of the lodge, and the lights are all off, and we have to like try to get through it.
Yeah, we got to turn on a generator.
Yeah, the generator like destroys all the flying furniture that's trying to kill us. We get outside. Barry's waiting.
There's this whole ball puzzle where you have to like lure the ball to break the doors to get out.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I don't know if I'd call it a puzzle really. But yeah, you have to stand in front of the front door so the ball gets launched at the door and breaks through it.
Yeah.
But Barry's outside, but he's conveniently locked the gate, so we can't get out.
Yeah, and so you have to go through the hedge maze.
And I was like, hedge maze, you say? Okay.
I was
It's
like,
straight from The
come
Shining.
on.
Straight from The Shining.
I just turboed through this as fast as I could. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this stupid hedge maze.
I mean, there's no way to get lost in it.
No.
They all go to the same spot.
Yeah, I turboed through it, grabbed as much supplies in there as I could, and then outside you fight Hartman at the gazebo, while also being attacked by birds.
Yeah, that was yeah.
I now at this point I was like, no, come on, this is stupid.
Yeah, so I mean, we beat them and continue on. It wasn't the boss fights are not like tough or anything. It's just like let's extend the game's length here a little bit.
Yeah,
I guess maybe it adds a little bit of tension to it, but not really. But we eventually get to the gate where Barry is actually like, we can meet up with him, and it's like, we're like, Barry, why is the gate closed? And he's like, oh, I got scared and the bad guys came, and then I closed the gate and the key fell out. You're gonna have to wait while I find the key.
So yeah, big, just unlimited enemies trying to get at you in this point, and I was just like, flare, get out of here, flare, get out of here,
exactly.
Flare.
I did get an achievement there for using a flare gun and killing like 5 guys with 1 shot or something like that. So
I think I got that achievement a while back.
Yeah, but you go through and we escape with Barry, and the idea is we're gonna go to the Andersons' farm because they say that they left a message there with the answer.
Yeah.
When you finally get the answer, it's like, why didn't they just tell us this?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I get why they need to make this level, but it was just like, they could have just said what we found out. But of course, sorry, go ahead.
So we're going down to the Anderson farm. I can't remember. Oh yeah, there's a rock slide that happens.
And I'm like, of course, Alan crashes the car again.
Yeah.
So we crash again.
Barry was driving though.
Well, I mean, okay, Barry was driving, but we crash another car.
Yeah.
We get separated from Barry. He's down below. We're up top. We have to make our way through like the train area.
Yeah, with no light, no weapons,
no
the darkness possessing everything and throwing it at you.
There's just like trains flying at you, and you're just running.
I was like, I just went through this point as fast as possible. Like, no, I'm not doing this.
I ran around a little bit looking for like thermoses and stuff.
Yeah,
like that,
I got a couple manuscript pages and a couple thermoses, but
you get to a part where you have to turn on a light to burn down this gate, and then you go through it. And in that area, I think we had a gun at that point, but nothing else. I don't think I had any like flares or anything else. I think I just had a gun.
I'm not entirely sure.
But as you're running through the forest and the dark presence is sending guys to attack you, there's like a generator. And I'm like, let me turn on this generator, because the light will turn on or something, right? So I tried to turn it on, and like literally 3 times I got killed. I couldn't turn it on in time. So finally I was like, okay, maybe I have to like come back to this thing and there's a secret or something like that. So I went past it, get to the next area, find flares and a gun and everything like that. So I'm like, okay, I'll go back.
Yeah.
So I go all the way back. No enemies spawn when you go back.
Yeah.
And then you get to the generator and you turn it on, and all this is a light. There's literally nothing else.
Yeah, I thought that's what it would be, is just a light. So I went there, I tried to turn it on, I got hit with an axe once, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
Done.
I don't know what, maybe we must have missed some flares or something somewhere.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I could not turn that generator on.
No, me neither.
I tried 3 times. I tried like, okay, the first time I was running and then I was tired walking up to it. So like the next time I was like, I'll walk until the bad guys spawn, then I'll run over. It wouldn't work. So I died like 3 times there. So anyways, that part was weird.
Yeah.
But eventually we get to
a cabin.
We
see a truck go up to a cabin.
Yeah. We think like, it's Barry. Yeah.
So we go up to this cabin because it's before we can even get to the farm. And we get to this cabin, and you get inside, and all of a sudden you can hear some guy just yelling.
Getting murdered upstairs.
Like, oh my God, is that Barry? No, that doesn't sound like Barry.
So as this guy's getting murdered, I'm like, sorry, I have to investigate this floor first. So I walked all around and like looked at every room and saw if I could find anything, whatever. You go upstairs, and it's actually the guy we met in like chapter one or two who was in the prison.
Yeah.
Talking about how he got in a fight with his friend, but his friend wasn't his friend.
Yeah.
And he was only down here trying to get some moonshine from the Anderson farm because they would make moonshine.
Crazy moonshine.
Yeah. He dies.
He's
He's dead, but he tells you about how, shit's messed up. And it's like, we know this already. So now we get to drive a truck.
God.
The driving.
Oh, it's awful.
So bad in this game.
They could have added a few more sounds to the driving to make it sound better.
This truck, all these vehicles are so gutless.
Gutless, slippery.
Yeah, it's just terrible. But did you drive around to all the spots, or did you just go straight where you needed to go?
I drove around a little bit. I got one thermos. But
Did you go up like the watchtower and listen to the radio and stuff?
No, I didn't even know you could go up there.
Yeah, I went up to the watchtower and I drove around, checking it out. And then I got to the part where the water tower collapses on the road.
Yeah.
And then I drove around and I parked by the gate and I just was like, well, whatever. There's guys coming up behind me. I'll just run to the next light. But then it's like, oh, this I don't even know what it is, a loader or something starts attacking you and you can't get by. So I tried to throw a flashbang at it, but it didn't do enough damage to it. And then I just got ramrodded by all these guys. So I had to do it again, unfortunately. But the next time I made sure everybody was dead. I shone my truck lights at them. Then I drive over. Oh, that was the other thing too, is that there was 3 vehicles in this level. So I drove to the first house. I got out, got in the house, got in the Jeep, drove it up to the watchtower, parked there, went up the watchtower, came down, drove the car down. So I switched all the vehicles around. But yeah, then you have to fight this stupid excavator or whatever.
Yeah, it's a log feller.
Yeah, and it's just swinging wildly.
Yeah.
So I just show, you shine your flashlight at it till it goes away and whatever.
Yep. I was like, this is coming alive for sure. There's no way that's not coming alive.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. I was just running up to it and I was like, oh crap.
And then we get to the field,
yes.
And in the field is a giant stage because Thor and Odin were rockers.
Yeah, from the Old Gods of Asgard.
Yeah,
I
the
think
Old God of
band.
Asgard. And yeah, they had this crazy stage set up.
Fireworks, pyrotechnics, everything.
And Barry's behind the controls.
He decided he's going to become a DJ.
Yeah.
So Barry's behind the controls. You're on the stage. You're getting assaulted by tons of dudes. And you have to hold them off while Barry tries to figure out how to fire off the fireworks and stuff like that. And the music is playing, the rock, the heavy metal song from the Old Gods of Asgard is playing. I love this scene. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. I remember the first time I played it, I was like, "Oh, this is incredible! This is so good."
This is where you get the third flashlight upgrade. You get this turbo torch that just
this was like a 6 volt or whatever.
Yeah, it just instantly gets rid of the darkness on the lower enemies.
Yeah, so I would just stay on the stage, and if they came up on the stage, I'd blast them, but I just let Barry do his thing. Just all of a sudden there'd be a huge firework explosion and just everybody would be dead. It was great.
Yeah, and I got the pump action shotgun there, and that's such a help.
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, it's crazy how Alan can hold that flashlight and shoot a shotgun at the same time.
Yeah, the giant one.
Yeah. But after this, it's basically just make your way through a grain silo. You have to climb up and come back around and open the gate for Barry to come through because he's useless.
Yeah, and you see when you go through one of the barns, there's a combine harvester there, and I'm like, there's no way this isn't coming alive and attacking us.
Exactly. I was looking at all the stuff they had in the barn. It's crazy, the detail they put into all this stuff that you can barely see.
Yes.
There's these Welsh or whatever, I don't even know what you call them, stone plinths in the one shed, and you can shine a flashlight on them. You see all the Celtic designs on them, but you can never see it as anything that's not obscured really, or even the big boat that you have to let go to smash through the door. There's a Viking longship on the roof, and you can barely even tell what's going on.
Make it out. You can see the shields on the side and the general shape, but there's a lot of you can see there's a lot of detail inside, but they can't. It's always pitch black.
It would have been interesting if they had a mode where you could play the game in just full sunlight, just a tour mode, just to look at everything, because there's a lot of stuff that's just you can barely see what's going on. But you fight, and then the combine comes to life and you have to fight the Combine, and Alan's pretty tough, so he can take a few hits from the Combine.
A few hits from the Combine.
But that Combine did not last very long.
No, I had that ultra powerful flashlight, dude.
Yeah.
Just turboed it down.
But we finally get into the house, and we had read a manuscript page that said, like, Alan, they finally get to the house, and Barry and Alan are like, we need to take a break. Let's blow off some steam and just get drunk. And then Nightingale arrests Alan. So you kind of know at the end of this, you're going to get arrested by Nightingale. And we go into the house. The power's out. We have to turn the breaker on. We hear the music playing, and they're like, oh, that's the message. What's the message? And the message is like, talk to the woman with the light. And it's like, well, that's like the first woman we met in Bright Falls was like the light woman in the cafe at the start of the game.
Yeah.
Where she seemed to know what was going on. So I was like, why didn't they just tell us this at the fucking lodge? But I don't know. Maybe the implication is that, well, they're old. They probably don't remember what the message is.
No.
And they had to have a level.
Yeah.
And then they find the moonshine and they get all blitzed up, and
Alan Wake has an out-of-body experience.
Yeah, this was interesting because then you see the actual, like, what actually happened at Cauldron Lake, or what sort of...
Yeah, so you get transported back in time, so you can see from when...
the lights went out.
When the lights went out and Alice started screaming. So you can you can be out of body and follow yourself back and kind of like look around more and see what happened. And it shows you... you come back and Alice is screaming. You see like the broken railing on the
which we'd seen
thing.
all this part. We saw up until the part where Alan jumps into the water, but after that, the next thing we remember is waking up in the crash car.
Yeah, so Alan jumps into the water and then swims around a bunch, can't find Alice, and comes back out.
Yeah, and then the old woman, which is I can't remember her name, Jagger or something like that. It's Thomas Zane's like girlfriend, but not the girlfriend. The Barbara Jagger.
Barbara Jagger.
It's not actually her. The Dark Presence is just using her body for like the last 20 years or whatever.
Yeah, and so she forces you into the cabin to type.
Yeah,
and you just start.
You got to write the story for her. And you sort of know that you're under control, but you're writing the story, but you're writing in parts to help yourself.
Yeah.
So you write in the part of Thomas Zane coming in with the light to free you from it.
Yeah,
because what you're writing is coming true.
Yeah, so this is where we first get to see Thomas Zane,
we've seen him,
but we didn't know what he was. This is his first part.
One of the first things we see in the game after we crash is on the billboard. I don't know if you remember it. Where the first QR code is.
Yeah,
there's a poster of a man in a diving suit. Yeah. So that's they're showing that this is happening, but. The only time we see him really before is like the three lights shining at us where he'll say cryptic things like,
and you don't really know what it is.
Pick up the flashlight, Alan.
You don't really know who he is. Yeah. But yeah, you've written him into the story to help you and drop manuscript pages along.
So he comes in, freezes us. We leave. He's trying to collect up the manuscript. The Dark Presence wakes up and attacks Thomas Zane.
Yeah.
And we escape. Groggy AF. Get in the car, start
we've been there
driving.
Typing for 10 days.
Yeah, we've been there for like a week. Then we crash the car, and that's where we come to in the crash car in the earlier chapter, not knowing where Alice is, because we don't know what has been happening to us for the last 7 days or whatever. So that's the out-of-body experience. And then we wake up, and Nightingale's there, ready to arrest us.
Yeah.
And the other thing, too, is like, you may think, like, why is Alan writing this? Like, he's fighting these bad guys, he's getting beat up. Like, why is he writing this? And Alan says in his thing, the flashback, or one of the things, I can't remember exactly when, he has to write this horror story realistically. Like, the hero cannot win just because you say the hero wins.
Yeah.
It has to be like, he has to go through trials and tribulations. Otherwise, it's like a hollow victory, and it's not real.
Yeah.
So that's why he's writing it like he's getting attacked and, this, that, and the other thing. So it's interesting anyways. I don't remember anything after this point in the game, really. I remember vague things about like what happens, but this was the last chapter where I was like, maybe it's because this is the most memorable chapter with the stage and all that crazy fireworks and stuff like that. But I don't really remember what happens after this part. So
very good.
I'm excited to see what's going to happen next. And again, the gameplay. This is kind of like another one where it's like Guardians of the Galaxy. The gameplay is not. not doing it, but the story is like, oh, what's gonna happen next?
Yeah.
Like at the end of the chapter when Nightingale's there, it's like, oh damn it, this chapter's over. Like, what's gonna happen next? So
At least in Guardians, I was still like walking around trying to find everything.
Yeah.
And this one, I'm not really because it's so dark.
yeah, that is part of the problem for sure. The game doesn't want you to adventure off really.
No.
Because you'll start adventuring and then it's like the darkness starts swirling and you're just going to get attacked again. So it's just like, why would I even try?
The subpar combat isn't.
Yeah.
It's just so superbly subpar.
Even only if they had added in, like sometimes when the enemies spawn, the camera will zoom out and show you like, hey, you're going to get attacked from behind here. But if you're already in a battle and another guy spawns behind you, there's no indication.
No.
You just all of a sudden get clubbed in the head.
Yeah.
Whereas like in a more modern game, there'd at least be a little arrow pointing over your shoulder like, hey, an attack is coming in. So even that change would have made a big difference, I think, in the combat.
Yeah. Here's another gripe.
Uh-huh.
When you see a manuscript page, it's just sitting there, it's glowing bright white, and you pick it up, you're like, great. If you see a bear trap, it's sitting there, it's glowing bright white, just like a manuscript page. You're like, oh, look, a manuscript page. Nope. Bear trap.
Yeah. I know.
Debated.
I get why they did that. They don't want you just to be walking over random bear traps. So they only glow when you shine your flashlight on them. They give them a glint for a couple seconds so you know where they are.
Oh.
It's not like they're glowing continually.
Playing on easy, they glow continuously.
Oh, really?
Yes. So I can see them all, and I'm like, oh my God. I see one, I'm like, oh, look, a manuscript page.
Yeah, well, there was the part in the chapter where I think Thomas comes to talk to you. And he's like, I'm trying to spread out the manuscript pages so you can find them easily. And then, right at that point, there's a manuscript page, and then there's like 4 bear traps. I'm like, oh, look at all the manuscript pages.
Yes.
And then I walked up, I'm like, oh, no, it's a bear trap. But on normal difficulty, they only glow when you shine on your light on them, and they only shine briefly.
Yeah, on easy, they just continuously shine like manuscript pages.
Interesting. No, they don't do that on the normal. Huh. So... I'm still, I can't wait to see where the story goes.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I mean, I remember the vagaries, but I don't really remember.
The vagaries.
And the other thing too, is I keep looking at the statistics and I'm like, I still haven't found any Alan Wake standees. Like there was the one in the chapter that Barry's like holding up like, oh, I'm Alan Wake and I'm a moody writer and all the ladies love me because I'm so mysterious.
There's standees?
Yeah, well, there was Barry was carrying the one.
Yeah, I know Barry's
arm.
carrying one, but there's ones you can find just. Well,
that's the thing, and there's also Night Springs video games you can find. What? And I haven't found any either. And I'm like, where are they? And then I was like, oh, those are the 2 collectibles in the DLC. Ones, the Writer and the Signal, the 2 DLCs that were added after. That's why we're not finding them. So
there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still enjoying it. But I think the next game we do for Game Club, we got to get something that has good gameplay.
Yes.
Like, it's got to be something with good gameplay. I don't know what, but it's got to be something. So, if anyone has a suggestion for the next Game Club game, let us know. I think there's still, like, 4 chapters left in this game. I'm not sure exactly how
There's
many.
only 2.
Oh, okay. There's 6 chapters total.
6 chapters total. And
then, I don't know if we'll do the DLC or not. I don't think the DLC really does too much for the story. We're gonna need another game. So if anyone has a suggestion,
let us know.
Cool.
Send us a tweet at StreamVoid Pod.
Why not?
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
All right, let's roll into the news then. Just rolling straight along.
Okay.
There's not much to talk about this week.
Let's talk about Alan Wake.
Okay, let's go ahead and talk about Alan Wake. An Alan Wake TV show is in development at AMC.
Yes. So, I mean, they've been talking about Alan Wake TV show for a while now. It kind of lends itself pretty well to a...
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Well, it's set up as a TV show. Like every time you play it, it's not actually... There's not chapters in this game. They're actually called episodes.
Yeah.
And every time you restart it at a, part in between a episode, it's like previously on Alan Wake. And they show you what happened in like the previous episodes.
Yeah.
So... It could make a very interesting series, I think. Of course, whenever they do these like adaptions, they always are not very literal to their source material.
No.
So, I mean, that's okay, but I don't know. Do you think like they would use this guy Like the guy that played Alan Wake. Like he's an actual dude.
Yeah, no, I see. Well, in all those episodes of where he's on the TV, it's actually that's
him.
all live action.
The thing is I don't think it's his voice. So I don't know. I'd be interested in seeing this for sure. I don't know. Have there ever been a good TV movie or a video game TV show adaptation? I don't think so. I mean, there's Castlevania, like the anime.
Yeah, that was really good.
Which is good, but that's a different than a live action thing. The Halo live action show, I think, is enjoyed by people that don't like Halo. I'm reading on people that on Reddit really do not like it because it's not like it's too human. Like the Master Chief always has his helmet off and he's like a real dude and he's like
Master Chief doesn't take his helmet off.
In the show?
No, just
well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying like people that don't know Halo like the show.
Yeah.
But anyone that's like knows the game, they don't like it because it's like taking all the sort of Halo stuff.
Yeah.
Throwing it to the wall. But I mean, like really, could a Halo show where he's just wearing his suit all the time and just saying like stay frosty? Like
I mean, it worked with Judge Dredd. With Dredd.
Yeah, but that's a movie. And they had his girl Judge, what was her name? To
Judge
be
Judy?
the human side. Yes, Judge Judy was her name. No, the other judge, the rookie judge, to like be the humanity side. And like, what's in Halo? You've got the Master Chief and Cortana, like two robotic ass personalities. Like, it's fine for a game, for a show. I don't know.
Yeah,
So,
for a show. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it would make an interesting show.
Yeah, no, I think it'd probably be pretty good
if it stayed along the same beats, but like changed it up a bit, because obviously we're gonna know how it goes. But
yeah,
it's and AMC they
do good
stuff.
They
seem to do pretty good stuff. Yeah. They got the Breaking Bads and the Better Call Sauls and the Walking Dead, so they're not afraid of like
out there material.
Well,
risque
like,
material.
It's more of an adult like thing, you know. Like it's not like. It's not like if it was like Alan Wake coming to the CW, I'd be like, oh, fuck. Terrible.
Teen romance. Ugh.
Yeah, basically.
I don't know what the CW does.
Yeah, they do Arrow and The Flash and all those terrible DC shows.
Oh, terrible DC.
Yeah.
Very good.
Those are all terrible, by the way.
I haven't seen any of them.
Don't. They're just god-awful. Actually, if you want a good laugh, you should like Google like Supergirl, like CGI fights and stuff like that.
I've seen a Supergirl
the CGI is just terrible. It's crazy.
Nine Arsons and I watched a little bit of the Supergirl show.
Terrible.
I was like, oh.
Terrible.
It's not good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like the CGI in the DC movies too.
No, the DC movies are much better than the TV shows. Like, come on, be real. There's one they fight a big cat. Like, it's literally like they took Frank and blew him up to be big. It's just terrible. So
Big Frank, that's a sight.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll take a Big Frank.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, Frank?
He'd smother you to death, though.
Probably.
Just roll all over. Yeah. Imagine the purring from a big cat like that. Shake the foundation of the house.
I don't know how big the cat is in the show, so I don't know.
Like as big as a building.
Oh, well, geez.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
They just rotoscoped a big cat.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Just don't worry about the lighting. Just rotoscope it, just blow it up. Yeah. Fine.
Exactly. It's terrible. Yeah, I would watch this. And I don't watch much TV.
No, but this is your kind of show because you're a Twin Peaks fan.
Yeah, exactly. That was like I want to play this game called God, what's it called? It was released for the 360, Deadly Premonition. It's so heavily inspired by Twin Peaks, but man, the gameplay is just terrible. Oh my God. I think the problem actually was that you cannot invert controls in it.
No.
So I was trying to play it and I was just like, I cannot wrap my brain around this. That reverse brain.
The old backwards brain going on.
Exactly. So Alan Wake TV show game. I don't know. I should see if there's like a novelization or something like that. I'd read that.
Yeah. You would.
It's right up my alley.
It is up your alley.
Got a wide alley.
It was ultra wide.
Oh no. Oh my God.
Speaking of ultra wide, Starfield
Uh-huh.
and Redfall delayed till 2023.
Oh no! Why? Oh my God! What are they doing to me, dude?
Why not?
But they had such a nice date that they were going to release Starfield on 11/11/22.
Yeah, well, it's not happening.
Oh my God! But
I'd read the article, but Eurogamer.
Oh yeah, you just say no. You don't want to sign up. It'll show you.
No, it just wants me to not block ads.
I mean, I got rid of it somehow. Anyways,
They have to turn
so
ad block.
yeah, they're coming out 2023. But Microsoft has literally nothing coming out this year now. Like they have a few like exclusives, like Tunic and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like this was going to be Starfield was it. This was like the reason to own an Xbox this year. And now it's delayed to 2023. I mean, okay, I guess it's a good thing. Like the game needs more time.
Don't put out a subpar game. Let it bake a little bit more.
It needs more time to be better. Okay, great. But I was like, man, so looking forward to this. And like the Bethesda Microsoft showcase is like next month. I was like, they're going to show off Starfield. They're going to show me what it is. It's going to come out this year. Like, this is it. Here we go. And then it's like, no.
I think they're still going to show you what it is and show it off.
Maybe a little bit.
But
I don't know, dude. So, well, and it's definitely not coming out till 2023. And then Redfall was like the one that is like, sort of like, what's that Valve death game, murder game with zombies? Back to Blood is not the real one.
Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead. This is like that, but vampires. I remember we watched the trailer.
Oh yeah.
And they had all abilities and stuff like that. It's almost like a hero asymmetrical shooter thing where you're vampires or fighting vampires or something like that.
Fighting vampires. Yes, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that should be interesting too. It would have come to Game Pass, so I would have checked it out basically. But yeah, man, Starfield 2023. What a sad day. Like, when was the last Bethesda game released? Like Bethesda, true Bethesda. It was Fallout 4. I mean, Fallout 76, I guess, came from Bethesda as well.
Yeah, like, that was released in 2018.
Yeah. So it's going to be 5 years between just a game. It's not like 5 years before when it was like 5 years between different Elder Scrolls games. It's 5 years between a game now. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
It is just crazy.
That's a while. I mean, unless you like talk about their other IPs.
Well, I mean, they like Bethesda owns like the people that released like
Deathloop.
Well, Deathloop. That was Bethesda.
Yeah.
Or that wasn't Machine Games published by Bethesda?
It's probably Machine Games.
Yeah.
Let's look.
Yeah, I totally forgot about Deathloop because that one's PS5 exclusive.
Yeah.
That one's totally out of my brain. It's just, yeah, crazy. And I mean, like, I guess Deathloop, it's not really like a Fallout or an Elder Scrolls or what Starfield is potentially going to be. It's just a different caliber of game, really. Like, no one would be like, I don't know, I guess maybe Deathloop is a system seller, but I think something like Elder Scrolls or Fallout or Starfield is a system seller where people will be like, I must purchase an Xbox to play this game now. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it was, when I saw that this morning, I was like, for fuck's sakes. Why you gotta do this?
Made by Arcane.
Huh? Arcane?
Yeah.
Okay, Arcane Studios. Yeah. So I mean, that's one that was just owned by Bethesda.
Yeah.
So not really a Bethesda game.
Not really a first party Bethesda game.
So anyways, it's
going
going to take a few years before Microsoft starts to see any money made from Bethesda stuff.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they'll have some sort of surprise for us on the Microsoft show thing. Maybe this is like, actually, we've been working on Elder Scrolls this whole time.
That's going to come out before Starfield.
Okay, now I'm talking crazy here.
Yeah.
But I'm still waiting on the Commander Keen free-to-play game. Where's that?
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Get that Commander Keen bouncing going back.
No, thank you. I'm good. I'm full up on the Commander Keen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, whatever.
Next up.
Uh-huh.
Square Enix.
Yep.
Oh my God, where'd my article? Square Enix reveals its plans to establish new studios and acquire others.
I'm going to make a prediction here. Square Enix is going to go out of business. Like, they're making all the wrong moves right now.
Yeah, they sold off all of their Western IPs for $300 million, almost, as we discussed last podcast.
Yeah,
and now they're like,
well,
let's just get some more.
Well, that, and they want to, the whole thing is they want to get NFT games going. For some reason, Square Enix president is like, NFT games, that's what we're going to do.
Let's not do that.
And they're investing all this money into blockchain technology and all this crap. And it's like, not good. They had their...
It's not it.
They had their financials come out, and they basically were held aloft by Final Fantasy 14. All the money they make from that game. And I can understand now why that this president is like NFTs are the way of the future. He's looking at Final Fantasy 15 or 14. And what's the difference to him between that and an NFT game? Like, you could trade the sword in the game as an NFT.
Yeah.
Like, and we could take a cutoff time every time it's traded or whatever. And you don't earn money in the game by killing things like Gil or whatever. You play for X amount of hours and you get X amount of Gil or whatever, you know.
It's not Gil. It's going to be some kind of
no, it'll be
cryptocurrency.
Gil. Well, it'll be the Gil cryptocurrency or something like that. Like something like that. And then you'll trade it for this NFT sword or NFT shield and whatever. It's just like, oh no. So it's good and bad. Like Square Enix is going to go under, but that means they're going to get bought up by somebody.
Yeah.
Who will like have the IPs and deal with the IPs. But even then, like, okay, you own the Final Fantasy IP. Well, what do you actually own there? Like, it's not like they make sequels to Final Fantasies ever, really.
No, not true.
It's always just the name Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
But
unless you have like an X2 or an X3.
Well, and yeah, true. But they've only done that a couple times, really. So you own the Final Fantasy name. Each game is like different. It's not like you play Final Fantasy 8 and then Final Fantasy 9 and you're like, they're the same game. It's like
they're not.
They're RPGs, yes, but other than that, they don't play the same.
No, they're and completely different storylines, completely different worlds.
Well, sometimes they do like using Ivalice a lot as the world, but it's just always different characters, different gameplay types. Like you're drawing in Final Fantasy VIII and you're using items to learn spells and abilities in Final Fantasy IX, Final Fantasy X, Sphere Grid, Final Fantasy XI, MMO. Final Fantasy XII is like a fake MMO style license grid game. Final Fantasy 13 is all like auto battler style. And like, they're just so different all around. So yeah, I mean, the IPs for Final Fantasy, not really worth anything. Dragon Quest, on the other hand, I would argue is a way more valuable, like, franchise for them in the East.
Yeah.
And it could be bigger in the West, but again, that one is like the same producer produces every Dragon Quest game, and he is very specific about things he does. Like there's no voice acting in them. Like, I mean, they added voice acting into the American release, but yeah, I don't know. And purchasing a Japanese company isn't as easy. Like Microsoft couldn't go in and be like, we own Square Enix now.
No.
Like there's laws in Japan that you have to have like the owner has to be a Japanese citizen, I think, so they could hire somebody to run the company's own it. Anyways, it's not like Microsoft. So if anything, it'd be like Nintendo buys them, Sega buys them, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
But like, how much could Square Enix be worth? They sold off a third of their catalog for $300 million. Like $1 billion. Could someone come in and buy Square Enix tomorrow? Like Nintendo could do it like that.
$5.9 billion market cap.
I guess so. But Nintendo could do that, no problem.
Yeah.
And when they go out of business, it'll be even less. So, but yeah, $300 million to sell off Tomb Raider, Crystal Dynamics, IDOS, whatever. And they're going to take that money and invest it into opening new studios, which is going to cost more than $300 million.
Yeah.
Invest in blockchain. I guess maybe they just wanted to have more studios in the East, like in Japan, closer to the home office. I don't know.
Nintendo's only worth $55 billion.
Yeah, but Nintendo has about like $100 billion in the bank. So, yeah.
Microsoft, $2.3 trillion.
Yeah. Nintendo's got a lot of money in the bank from the Wii days and the Switch days. Especially the Wii days when the Wii cost about $50 for them to make and they sold like a quadrillion of them.
Sega, $3.6 billion.
See, like, anyways, Sega, I don't know. Sega IP is worth, like, I don't know. Is the Sega IP worth more or less than Final Fantasy? I guess the Final Fantasy name is worth a lot, but
yeah,
the Square IPs, I don't know.
Anyways,
rest in peace, Square Enix.
Go, yeah, could be.
I mean, they've always made the stupidest decisions.
Oh yeah,
like
for sure.
The Final Fantasy Spirits Within movie that almost tanked them. Yeah,
they had to get in there, get their movie chops going.
Well, they just whatever his name, Hironobu Sakaguchi, just really wanted to be a movie director.
Yep.
So they set up a whole studio in Hawaii for him to make a movie, and it was like, oh, this movie didn't make any money. Damn it.
I liked it.
It was fine, but man, if you revisit it now, it's like, ooh, this is like a PS2 cutscene. In fact, probably worse than a PS2 cutscene. I think like the Final Fantasy X cutscenes probably look better than Spirits Within.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because didn't Final Fantasy Spirits Within, wasn't that PlayStation 1 era?
I think so.
Yeah, I think Final Fantasy X's cutscenes look better than the movie.
We'll do a hot side-by-side after the show and the post-show.
Yeah, okay.
All right, next up.
Yep.
Robocop.
I've heard of him.
Coming to Fortnite.
Oh!
You can get your hot Robocop skin in Fortnite.
Oh my god. Why does Fortnite keep trying to get me to play that game? They remove building mode. They add Robocop skin. Like, does he have... Can you, like, taunt and have him say, like, dead or alive, you're coming with me?
I would imagine so. And it looks like you're going to be able to ride the...
Ed 201?
Ed 201.
Oh my god. I might have to install Fortnite. I think they've done it.
Okay. It's an emote. The Lil Ed 209 bundle.
Oh, 209. Emote. Oh my god. Oh, you have to pay to get the Robocop skin?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I don't care then. Maybe
I mean, there's no building in Fortnite. You'd probably have a lot more fun now.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe we should try that, Mikey T33.
Yes. I think I have it installed.
Maybe
already.
I'd have to reinstall it and see. Actually, I don't think I ever installed it on my PC. I think I strictly played my matches on Xbox. Yeah, I saw this skin and I was like, first of all, what Robocop is it? Is it like Peter Weller Robocop? And I'm pretty sure it's Peter Weller Robocop.
Yeah, it's Peter Weller Robocop.
So I was like, damn.
It's the classic skin.
Yeah, it's classic Robocop. The best Robocop. Yeah. I was like, they keep putting stuff in where I'm like, do I have to play Fortnite? I mean, it's good that they were really going hard on the Marvel stuff.
Yeah,
like big
for quite
time,
a while.
For quite a while. And
RoboCop's kind of an interesting addition to that because the RoboCop doesn't speak to the kids.
It's speaking to me. I think that's the point.
Yeah, but you're not the kid.
I think it's the point, though, is like they've got the kids. They don't need the kids. They need everybody else.
Yeah.
So, like, Howdy Doody is going to be added to Fortnite next week to get the friggin' geriatrics in here.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. I guess, I don't know, like, if I played it and I enjoyed it, maybe I'd get a Robocop skin. The art style still just turns me off.
Yeah.
A lot.
You're going to have a lot more fun playing Apex. Apex still just I feel like Apex just feels better to play.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But the main thing with Fortnite was the building.
Yeah. Like,
I didn't like the building. Can you still break down buildings in this mode?
I don't know.
Could you destroy a house and fall to the ground or something like that?
I don't know.
Yeah. I also don't like that it's third person.
Yes. I don't like that either.
Yeah. So. But, yeah, Robocop in anything, if it's Peter Weller Robocop, I'm kind of down with it.
Yeah, Robocop
I'd check it out for sure. So, good old Fortnite continues to, like, I don't know, defy my expectations about what it's going to do next. So
yeah,
it's very good.
Wonder when the next concert is and who that's going to be.
Well, they want to get the geriatric, so it's probably going to be a Neil Diamond tribute.
It's going to be Def Leppard.
Mungo Jerry.
It'll be Mungo Jerry for sure.
Def Leppard, do you want to get rocked? They got a one-armed drummer just wailing on the drums.
Yeah, Def Leppard would be a pretty good concert.
It'd be interesting anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could do Duran, like, who knows?
Yeah. Duran.
Or no, it should be Starship. Because they built this city.
Yeah, they did build this city. Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Thank you, Epic. You can have that one for free.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Lastly, we have a thing. Where the hell did my notes go?
Wada Games.
Wada Games
filed in California over alleged deceptive activities.
Yeah, so we were talking about them jacking up the prices on video games for sale on the auction house market.
Yeah.
And so there's lots of price fiction going on between WADA and the auction houses.
Well, I mean,
the one auction, Sotheby's.
The main
what was
thing,
it called?
Well, WADA is the auction house, I think.
No, WADA's the.
They're
the grader.
Yeah, the grader. Yeah.
No,
it was
Heritage
like
Auctions.
Heritage, yeah. So the thing is like the guy that like owns WADA also has like a part in Heritage Auctions or something like that. So they're saying it's deceptive because they didn't say like he owns it, but it is public. It was public information.
Yeah.
Like you could find it if you look for it.
Oh,
they
yeah, for
didn't
sure.
just say like, hey, this guy is doing both or whatever. So is it a deceptive? I don't know if it's deceptive. It's maybe, I wouldn't, is it dishonest? No. I guess it may, I mean, deceptive, I guess so. They didn't come out and say like, hey, they're interlocked here or whatever, but it wasn't hidden away, you know? You'd have to do your own due diligence to find it out. But I mean, we talked about this before when they were selling the like $100,000 thing, and it was like, this has to be just them pumping them up. Like they auctioned it off. Oh, a anonymous bidder has bid $100,000. Oh, well, who could it be? Like you don't have to, you know, say who's doing it or whatever. So they can be selling it to themselves or like whatever. But I think the $100,000 one was bought by a group, I think.
Yeah.
That was selling like shares in it or some such stupid ass thing. This whole graded video game thing is just too fucky.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. July 11th, 2021 is when the Super Mario 64 9.8 A++ grade sold for $1.56 million.
Yes.
Through Heritage.
Yeah.
Later on that year, October 29th, 2021, a 9.6 A++ grade sold for a fraction.
Yes.
$102,000.
Yeah. So,
and then in April 22nd, 2022, another copy at 9.6 A++ sold for $57,000.
So the first one, I think that was the one that was bought by a group that was like investing in it. But also, I think the one that was bought, I think this story is missing. The first one that was bought was like one of the New York releases where it was like the first printing before the Nintendo was like even out.
that was the one where it was just regular Mario Brothers.
Yeah. Oh, and it had...
This is Super Mario 64.
Oh, well, that's not even remotely close, so... Wait, the 1 point... What? Was
the 1.56 million was Super Mario 64.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought this was the Mario Brothers one. Okay, then that changes it up for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's obvious, just it's inflated by ridiculous, I don't know, false scarcity? I don't even know what you'd call it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not false scarcity because there's a ton of these things out there.
Well, I know, but it's like...
rated so high.
Yeah, it's like, the thing is they're saying like the gradings are too high, the value's set too high, but the same guys get the money because like they're graded by this company. The higher the grade is, the higher it sells, the more they get. And same thing with the auction. The more the auction house gets.
Yeah. So the lawsuit goes over whether WADA and CU, which is the auction house, I'm assuming, engaged in a course of conduct designed to artificially inflate the retro video game market in order to enhance their own profits. Whether they actually inflated the retro video game market, charged customers for grading services based on artificially higher market prices, advertised unrealistic turnaround times to the public.
Oh, for having them graded.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were taking a long time to do it.
Aware that their turnaround times were unattainable, yet still failed to disclose the true turnaround times to consumers. Yeah, there's so much stuff where it's like, oh yeah. Yeah. Misstatements to customers.
But he took 21 months to get his games back that he sent in to be graded. Yeah, the
21 months. Holy.
Yeah, the higher the graded, the more they charge for the grading. So if it's like whatever, a 9.8 that's sold for 1.2, they can charge you more money because that's how much it's worth, which is totally bullshit.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That should be, the grading price should be based off of just a flat fee.
Yeah.
Like you want a game rated?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You want a Nintendo game rated? It costs $100.
Yeah.
Not like, well, we graded this one a 9.8 and one sold for 1.2 million.
Therefore,
so you
we're going
owe
to charge you
$12,000 or whatever.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a pretty stupid like business setup, really.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I mean, if you know this and you send them in, like it's also your own fault for letting them do that to you or whatever.
Yeah.
So It's pretty ridiculous.
It's very ridiculous. Hopefully they get it in the end and they get fined a bunch of money.
I mean, they probably made enough already, though. They can cover the
Yeah.
fine, whatever.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Graded video games and all of comics and stuff have never really made sense to me. Because, like, okay, you got a graded video game, but I want to play the video game.
Yeah, right.
I got a graded comic book.
If you grade
I
it,
can't read
means
it.
it's an investment. You're never going to read it. You're never going to touch it. It's just going to sit
I've
in
got
its plastic.
I've got a graded box of Pop-Tarts, but
Yeah,
I
those
wanted
are
to
gonna
eat
rot.
them. No, they'll never go bad. Come on, they're Pop-Tarts.
Nothing real in them.
Exactly. I don't know. I don't know. I never got graded, really. Like, if it's graded and you can still, like, handle it. But I
That
mean,
ruins the grading.
I know. I don't know.
You
I
just bent that
I
corner.
just don't get the grading, really. Like, what the deal is. It's like an NFT. Like, it's like
Yeah, it instantly becomes an NFT.
pretty much, except it's fungible. So I guess it's an FT.
Yeah, it's a fungible token.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
guess so.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyways.
All right, that's going to bring us to the end of this podcast. Make sure
Shorty.
you stick around for the after show.
Yeah. If
where
you're
we're going-
watching live.
If you're watching live, yes.
Mhm.
If you're not watching live, you could be. And you can
Patreon.
hang around for the after show and see all the stuff that we talk about
Yep.
there.
Or listen to it on patreon.com/StreamVoidPod.
You
Sign
can
up
do
for the
it.
Patreon.
$1 a month, get you in there.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
That's like a cool breeze blowing through your wallet. You won't even feel it.
You wouldn't even feel it. Just like gone. It's like,
Exactly.
oh yeah, that's good. I paid for that. And now I get
Exactly.
all this cool bonus content.
Set it to auto renew.
Yep. All right. We will see you guys again in 1 week's time.
Toodles. Yeah, definite shorty this week. Oh, we were gonna buy viewers, followers, and primes. Viewers not shop. Damn. Pearl Jam. Oh, Bruce Springsteen. Those are both good examples.
Yeah.
The Flash is decent. I don't know. I've seen some of The Flash, and I was just like, ugh.
What am I looking up now to compare? I can't remember what the hell I just said to compare.
Yeah, what did you say? I can't even remember. What were we talking about even?
I don't know.
Robocop, Square Enix, Starfield. I do not even remember what you said.
No,
you were
I can't remember either. Chat, what the hell did I say?
I can't remember. No one remembers. Oh, Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy to what? Oh, turn off that.
Oh,
overlay.
yeah.
Oh, the Spirits Within.
Spirits Within.
Oh, right. Wow. Thank you, Tank. Thank you, Tank. You're a legend. We made Tank play streams for longer than he wanted to last night because we rated him at like 11:30, and I was like, "Oh, Tank's been streaming for 6.5 hours. Let's make him stream for some more." Square
All right, let's
Pictures.
watch the trailer here.
Yeah, let's watch this. I just want to see what the characters look like.
They look pretty good.
The hair's really bad. You stream till 5 a.m.? Good lord, dude. Yeah, I think Final Fantasy X looks better than this. The characters don't look as realistic as this, but like, I think the Final Fantasy X or Final Fantasy X-2. Beyond all you imagine. I saw this in the theater.
Oh, man. I would have loved to. Oh, maybe I did see it in theater.
It was fucking really busy when I went to see it. It was at the North Hills Theater. It was fucking packed.
Man, all the good movies went to North Hills. Or all the
Eventually they
risky
did.
movies went to North Hills.
Well, yeah, and all the good ones too.
Yeah.
You could go watch them there later for cheaper. I'm pretty sure I saw Batman in the North Hills Theater, like Batman 89. So, experience
I don't know. I think the hair is really good for this time.
Man, the shit they went through to make this movie, though, exactly. Such a stupid amount of time and effort spent on animating the hair. Yeah, but it's not even that good. Hair is most important. Now search for
So this was
Final Fantasy.
2001.
Search for Final Fantasy X, Yuna, Spirit, maybe. And there should be one with her putting like bodies into a lake, maybe.
When did Final Fantasy X come out?
I don't know. After that, it was good in 2001 or whatever. Yeah, this is the game. This is not... Okay, there's the cutscenes coming up.
All the cutscenes are in-game engine.
No, they're not.
10.
No, they're not. That's a lie.
Well,
this
There
cutscene
we
is...
go.
That's
There
what
we
I'm
go.
talking about. Look at her hair there. It's way better. This was the exact scene that I was looking for you to get, too. So don't look at the background characters, but look at the main characters. Don't look at Lulu's breasts, though. She's sending these spirits off.
Well, the hair moves more naturally,
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, the one in Final Fantasy Spirits Within, the hair was just like a solid rectangle of whatevers.
Well, yeah,
Like even Kimari's hair.
Even all of these are still solid.
Well, I know, but
They're
there's
not
like
individual strands.
well, they're not, but like there's way more life to each one of these people's hair than in the Final Fantasy Spirits Within one. Even the fabric. The water is not the best.
No, water simulation is difficult.
Wasn't this basically Final Fantasy Scientology? Which the Final Fantasy X or Final Fantasy Spirits Within? What's the total runtime of all these cutscenes? Like 20 minutes. What, in Final Fantasy X? No, dude, way more than that. Have you played Final Fantasy X? Spirits Within?
Final Fantasy X came out in 2001 as well. They
I
both
haven't-
came out in the same month.
I haven't played this. I haven't watched Spirits Within since like 2001, so I don't remember the story. I just remember that it was bad and that Ming-Na Wen did the voice of the main character. Or I guess she's just Ming-Na now.
Ming-Na. Alec
Yeah.
Baldwin. Don't
Yep,
forget Alec
there was a
Baldwin.
lot of famous
Donald
people in
Sutherland,
it. That's
James Woods,
also why it
Big Rings.
costs so much money.
Steve Buscemi.
James Woods is a giant doucher though now.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a total Trump idiot. Alien Ghosts? Oh, dude, you're totally right. You're totally right. It is Scientology.
Here's some individual strand hair for you.
No, that's not individual.
Oh yeah, it's individual strand hair.
Nah.
Oh yeah.
What are you talking about? It's all moving in one blob.
Look at the hair coming through her face. That's individual strand hair, dude.
Yeah, there's a few individual strands.
Oh,
for
it's
sure.
all individual.
I don't know. Why are we watching Code Miku?
Because her tech is impressive.
Oh, hi, Mock.
Look at the way it flows over her breasticles.
Incredible.
And then through.
Maybe that's just what hair does sometimes, Curb. I guess so.
Oh, God.
I did not hit her. What a story, Mark. Exactly. Do we have to do the room on stream one time?
What's the room?
Is that not what it's called? Or is it called The Roof? I don't even know what it's called. That stupid story, the stupid movie with what's his name? I did not hit her.
There
It
we
is The Room?
It's the roof.
No,
Carey,
not
the roof.
Mariah Carey. No, The Room. That terrible ass movie with the... Why is the circumcision doctor so rich? I don't know. Why? What's Mikey showing right now? Just a Mariah Carey video. No biggie.
It's called The Roof.
He keeps all the tips. Oh my god. Oh my god. Isn't that a moil? Or is that when you get religiously circumcised? It's done by a moil. Imagine thinking there was someone who hadn't heard that one before. I mean, I'd heard it before. I didn't remember. I didn't remember it.
He did not remember.
Yep. Final Fantasy X is great. It's another classic Final Fantasy
Yeah, one of my favorites.
that when I played it, I was like, this game sucks. And then when I revisit it, it's like, oh, actually, I enjoyed it a lot. And that's pretty much every Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be
I
like,
enjoyed
I
Final
fucking
Fantasy
hate
X
this
straight
game.
off. I loved Final Fantasy X.
No, I didn't. I didn't like the sphere grid system.
I loved it.
No, I
I was
didn't
like,
like
this
it.
reminds me of Path of Exile.
When did you play Final Fantasy X?
I played it when it first came out.
FF15 sucks ass. I played it for a little bit. It was interesting. I didn't really like the teleporting, like flying around. style fighting, but whatever. But yeah, like I'm revisited Final Fantasy 13 and I'm like, oh yeah, this is actually good. And then Final Fantasy 13 too. I enjoyed it more than I did the first time. And I'm going to do Lightning Returns as well.
The Lightning Returns.
Once it's done. But Final Fantasy 13-3 is like Final Fantasy 10-2, where it's all based on dress up. What about Final Fantasy 13-6? Dude, I wish they would do more like Final Fantasy like actual sequels that use the actual same characters and everything. Except they just really have a huge boner for Final Fantasy 7, so that's the only one they really do anything extra with.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah, because it's not the best like everyone says it is.
I mean, I played the shit out of Final Fantasy 7 on the PlayStation. Like, when it came out, holy fuck. Like, oh my god. I got every character to level 99. Like, I played that a lot. But, I don't know. My favorite.
I played it a lot too,
probably
but I didn't care to finish it.
FF6. I finished it.
I was like, meh.
The only one I haven't finished is your favorite.
Yeah?
Yeah.
9?
Yeah.
No.
I finished them all. Well, besides 13-3 and 15. But I finished every other Final Fantasy that came out in North America. 1, 3, 2, 7, 8, 10, 10-2, 12, 12, 13, 13-2, not 15, not 9, and not 13-3. You played 8, 10, and 13, eh?
Time to get cultured.
Yeah, that's and part of X2. I would say, if I had to guess, I would say that your favorite was 10 of those 3. But that's just a guess. Time to get cultured, get some Funko Pops. Exactly.
Get some Funko Pops straight in your dome.
Got stuck on the boss at Mount Gagazet. I did too the first time. I did too. I don't know how 8 was your favorite? 8's a good one. I've replayed 8 when I did it with a no leveling playthrough. Where all I did was turned every enemy into cards. And I just drew and drew and drew all the magic. And then I would like refine it and then draw some more. And it got really hard when you had to play as Laguna. Because he was like not leveled up and he doesn't have the ability to junction. So it was really hard. So, yeah. Anyways.
Oh, wow. We do monthly AMAs?
If we have anybody on the Patreon.
Nice.
Which we don't. So.
$27 a month tier, you get the monthly AMA. You can ask us anything.
That's in CAD, but...
CAD?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're Canadian. We talk about CAD.
Yeah. AutoCAD.
AutoCAD.
So yeah, we're going to do the movies tonight. We're going to do a test later. See about if we can get it going. We're going to do... Which do we watch first? Friday the 13th or Saturday the 14th? The 24th. Friday the 13th or Saturday the 24th? I got 4 hours in FF15 and this POS game and uninstalled. 13th, obviously. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I played it for maybe 4 hours and then it was gone off Game Pass, so I stopped playing it. I had Yuna do the unerring path where she could only do 2 different forms or whatever, and one was healing, so I could only negate the boss damage, but couldn't damage the boss, and Pain and Riku were knocked out. Oh, you're talking about Mount Gagazet in at 10-2.
Gagazet.
I leveled up all their dress spheres.
I'm gonna gag on your gazette.
Oh, gross. Yeah, we're going to watch Final Fantasy 13 because Mikey T lied and said he'd never seen a what did I say? Final Fantasy 13? We're going to watch Friday the 13th because Mikey T lied and said he'd never seen a Friday the 13th movie.
I haven't, still.
Which was a lie. You just said you saw Jason in space.
Yeah.
So that's
Friday the 13th. Freddy in it, too.
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't it?
No.
Oh, well, I don't know that.
That's Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah, maybe I've seen that one. Is that one in space?
No.
Oh, I've only seen the one in space.
That's just straight up Jason. No, nothing else. It's in the future. There's no space in Freddy versus Jason. That one that has Kelly Rowland from Destiny's Child in it. Freddy versus Jason. Freddy pretends to play pinball, and Jason is the ball. Jason X. I mean, it's still Friday the 13th, technically. It's part of the series.
Man, why is Marbles on Stream so terrible now?
I don't know.
Niffer's got 20 balls in and 4 viewers.
She still streams? I unfollowed her a million years ago.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude. Wow. I didn't even know. That's crazy. She's from Vernon, right?
Yeah, I believe so, but lives in Calgary right now.
Oh, yeah.
Or somewhere in Edmonton.
Yeah. Frankie. Yeah, so we're going to watch Friday the 13th, the OG, the original gangster movie game. And then we're going to watch Saturday the 14th. I've seen Freddy vs. Jason and Jason X and the newer FF Final Friday the 13th. The newer one sucks. Freddy vs. Jason is good. Jason X is good. I love the part in Jason X where they have him in the holodeck, and he thinks he's at Camp Crystal Lake, and the two girls are like, "Oh, Jason, we're gonna have premarital sex. What are you gonna do?" And then they're in the sleeping bag, and he just picks up the girl in the sleeping bag and beats the other girl to death with her in the sleeping bag. It's so funny. But that was when they were more leaning into the humor part, which is not the way Friday the 13th movies were. I remember when I was younger, I'd always be like, Friday the 13th sucks. Nightmare on Elm Street is the way to go. It's way better. And then I watched them as an adult, and I was like, I was so wrong. The Nightmare on Elm Street ones are terrible. It was so bad it was good. Yeah, basically. Like when he's on his steroids and stuff. My favorite scene. Yeah, it is a good one. There's a lot of weird stuff in there, like when the one scientist builds his android and she has like a sex routine in it so he can have sex with his android and stuff.
Isn't that why you build an android?
I don't know if that's the reason why, but that's the reason the guy had
sex routine.
Had it in this movie anyways. Yeah, 7 p.m. Be there or be square. Friday the 13th. Saturday the 14th. Do you know what Saturday the 14th is about?
No.
Perfect.
Perfect. It's about the 14th of the Saturday that is also the 14th. Maybe it's got like 14 Ronin in it. And
no, I remember watching some of Saturday the 14th when I was like 6 years old, and it scared the shit out of me because it was like one of the first horror things I ever seen. But yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Is it good? I have no idea.
We're about to find out.
Probably not. So, and oh man, Friday the 13th, the OG. Oh baby, I saw the cast Saturday the 14th, and I'm excited. Yeah, it has Gomez. I think it's got Gomez Adams in it from the Adams Family.
Oh, Gomez. Does he play Gomez?
No, he does not play Gomez Adams. I think that's his name. Is that not his name? Gomez Adams?
I don't know.
Jeffrey Tambor's in it? Oh my god.
Gomez Adams. Patriarch of the Adams Family.
Jeffrey Tambor.
Created by Charles Adams.
Yeah. What did he say on
portrayed by John Austin.
What did he say on the Gary Shandling show?
Who?
Jeffrey Tambor.
I don't know.
What was his catchphrase?
Who's Jeffrey
Hey
Tambor?
now. Hey now.
Hey now.
That's what he always said.
Hey now.
He played like a what was Johnny Carson's side? Ed McMahon. He played like an Ed McMahon to Gary Shandling's character of the talk show host. And hey now. Hey now.
Who's Pubert Adams?
Pubert Adams? I don't know. I like that name though. It's a good name to name a kid. Pubert. Yeah, I'm excited. But what time is it? 2:30 already?
2:30.
Jesus Christ. I gotta go test this out at home and make sure we can do this.
Yes.
So,
I'm gonna have a hot nap.
Everybody, geez Louise, napping up the day away. No wonder you can't do a vlog. Set up the camera and film yourself napping.
Oh yeah, hot nap on the vlog.
So 7 o'clock, Mikey's channel, my channel, will be there. Hope you come through, sync up the movie. Saturday the 14th is on YouTube, and the other one's going to be streamed through the Discord. So, yeah. Woo! Come on by.
Take a carpet and fly.
And we're going to say goodbye.
Arabian night.
Have a fine day, everybody.
Arabian
Thanks for hanging out.
night. Oh.